Yo. Good morning. Did you change your name color, Bullet? You didn't do it? It just happened? Oh, it looks like a dull brick red. I don't know. Maybe it's me. It's a me thing. No, there's a community. I think there's a lot of people that are playing WoW. Yes, burnt sienna. Yeah, I think, yeah, doing different stuff. Not gonna lie, I was gonna do some different... We might still. The thing is that, I told Fury that I wanted that meeting. Or at least we requested that meeting with, Snow and Angel. To figure out what we were gonna do. With the street racing stuff, but...
Advised, 1099 Morningwood Boulevard.
But I'm gonna play Cult of the Lamb. Not 4. Ooh. 2. I just have too much food on me, which has never been the case. Cult of the Land, you guys want to hang? Yeah, I just read that stuff about the Queen. I mean, I think everybody's kind of preparing for the worst.
Here to be advised, 1099 Elisha Fields Freeway.
Copper, what's up?
Hey, Glass.
It is Copper. Hi, Quappa.
What are you guys doing?
How are you?
Good. What are you guys doing?
Oh, we were at a bank.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fun.
They like took a weird ass fucking jump and then got into a BMW and then took off. And then we didn't have any interceptors join our channel, so they're gone. Gone like the wind.
It's unfortunate.
If only I would have an interceptor, sir.
If only. Well, the track got removed.
The track got removed?
Yeah. Angel's gonna make a new one.
Oh, you gotta be shitting.
Nope.
You've gotta be shitting me.
Try not to.
Oh no, I gotta learn a whole new track.
Well,
I bet it's gonna be
listen,
even
wait.
worse.
Like more experience.
Wait.
You learn to try that. Oh, go on.
This could be a good thing because she said she removed it because it was scuffed. So maybe everybody that was having a weird time with it was dealing with the scuff, right? Maybe this one will be better.
Happy up.
Hey, how could it possibly be stuff?
I don't know. Angel has powers.
I mean, that's true. She does have power. So what you
But-
doing? Good morning.
Eating hash
You know-
browns and drinking coffee.
Ooh.
You don't see it,
Some coffee.
but I'm doing it so fast.
I can't even see it. Oh yeah, copper.
What's up?
Oh, I want to learn Air 1. One day.
Okay. Absolutely. I'll put you on my list. Give me a second.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Anytime. I am down anytime. So, anytime.
Yeah, that's true. She is awake 48 hours, you know, all the
that's not
time.
true.
So literally
Radio
any
make-
time.
Literally anytime.
Hunter.
Yeah,
Okay,
just literally any time. And then she sleeps for like 20 minutes, and then it's another.
Oh,
40.
that's just for
Dispatch
some
345,
time
1080 southbound San Vitas.
I can't remember, but that
Flagged
was a long one.
Land Rover continuing southbound. Correction, Range Rover southbound San Vitas.
Always free for
Black
you.
in color. Traffic light weather
Oh my
clear.
God.
But southbound
It looks like your name is already on the list.
Black comes back to a Susie Carmichael. Left,
Mhm.
eastbound San Andreas.
Thank you.
It is flagged for evading with a class 2 from Ruger Daniels a few seconds ago. Continue eastbound San Andreas.
I'll focus
Do you want
more
Air One?
on the east
Ruger on
side.
your freak.
You want Air One?
Continue eastbound San Andreas. Negative, it's just a Range Rover. It's
Come on,
A plus,
man.
eastbound San Andreas. I mean, I have no 77, so I guess that one could come.
Sick. All right, let's go.
You
Claire,
southbound
let's
on
go
the
do your
train tracks,
comm
up
sign
to the
off,
big
and then
one.
we can start having you fly.
Oh,
I think motive might be pushing
Yeah,
it.
I'm here. I
I
go
need
there.
practice on comms.
Yeah, that,
All
we're
right,
gonna do
so
that
the captain
first.
here, continue southbound Little
Okay.
Bighorn.
Motor's pushing it, okay.
Merging southbound Roy Lowenstein. Eli Khan Drive, continue southbound Roy Lowenstein and VCB approaching Carson. Cross Carson approaching Dutch London.
Mm-hmm.
Already unhappy if you had Eli.
And
What'd you say?
right westbound Dutch
Anything
London
you
VCB. Ruger, the car you just flagged.
Yeah,
Temple.
Abram, I'm on north or South Rockford right now. I'll see
Probably-
if they come.
I'm gonna say no
They
because
did
it's
not
just
go
a
into the
car that's
canal.
evading.
You're westbound Dutch London probably.
Okay. I can class come.
420 is currently code 16.
We're just gonna focus on comms. Technically, we shouldn't be
Yeah,
going
got
to
it.
this, but I don't
London.
care.
Right,
Oh, glass.
heading on to
We'll
LaPorte
pick
Freeway
him up.
southbound.
Oh, we can pick class up.
Yeah, tell him to park his car.
Southbound, oh, they're jumping off on the Greenwich Parkway.
Oh yeah, come
Off
outside.
road,
Pick you up
heading
for the
towards
car park.
Autopia. Nope, I'm gonna be heading back up to Dutch London.
Oh yeah, alright.
One Scarlet
He's
off-road,
on the
measuring
copper.
Mutiny Road
He's on his
eastbound.
way. Yeah, that should be him.
We've got 4
Oh,
units
you're coming,
moving.
Glass.
I
Go,
told him
like,
to
I'm
stop and
coming.
they stopped.
Where'd you go?
All right, we're
We're
still
going to separate
on
building, you're gonna
channel
dispatch
2.
one.
Make sure you're
yeah,
yelling.
it was chase on
Okay.
channel 3. If they're gonna be stopped, we're gonna do felony.
Yeah, do you want to move to 3, get the original units, and we'll break out?
Yeah.
What about Air 1? What?
That's Ruger, he was the primary.
Ruger.
By 3 times.
Oh, we're gonna be eastbound Mutiny Road. They're taking off.
He's not muting me.
Left, northbound Alta.
Secondary northbound Alta passing sanitation.
Cover that, let's get that 80 onto channel 3 again.
Got this, Chris.
And 80 channel 3.
Okay,
Passing apartments now.
if you want, you can do comms to me.
Okay.
Passing Maze Bank.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or you can take over comms for
Full
For
sending in,
Ruger.
passing the construction site. Braking. Still
Alright,
northbound.
I'll do this. Left.
Left westbound. Stand by. Awick.
Left. Anyway. Alright, got this. I
Passing
got
Rockford Plaza.
Y'all fully.
You don't want to rely on the compass because it's kind of not as accurate.
So,
it. Westbound. Anyway. Merging westbound. So far this
can
road.
someone 301?
Uh-huh.
Oh, one more on 3.
Yeah, we're here. We're just we'll take comms. You got this, Crystal.
Oh, I've been on wrong channel. Ah!
Left southbound, Basic Avenue. Everyone has comms? How you say it? Everyone has comms?
Yeah.
Passing pier.
You got it?
Hey, we don't know the heli, bro.
Left.
I think I just heard ATC and they said we have a heli, bro.
Right, eastbound onto San Andreas.
2-3, I just
Left.
heard on ATC that they said we have a heli, bruh, so they must be communicating with someone from ATC helicopter.
Southbound to 30th Street. Left, eastbound, Imagination.
Trying to
bridge,
describe
right?
the surroundings so they know where they are. Like they're on the
bridge,
pathway
left,
next to the water.
on your right, southbound. Exiting onto... What was that?
It's Ginger. Lindsay Circus, now
Eastbound to the
Palomino.
left, northbound, Palomino. Right, eastbound to Suki. Okay. Gotcha. Passing all the street departments. Crossing. Eastbound to Sushi. Passing Sika Bank.
Hey Fury, I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm flying.
Passing MRTV.
Come to Polito later if you want. We are interrogating someone.
But I may be advised that Hornholder Mario,
I bet.
Mario from Hydra in there, he skipped parcel.
Probably gonna confront her that she's,
I can barely hear you.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna call
hold
you
on.
when I get out of this.
Alright.
Southbound. Watch Boulevard.
Sorry, I think it's Chevy. Sorry.
No problem. Southbound to Rancho. Right, westbound. Capitol Boulevard. Going towards the freeway.
Elysian Fields.
Northbound. Elysian Fields. Oh, U-turn? Okay, do you need to calm? Sorry.
Did you say that you turned?
No, that's them. I think that's them with the red headlight.
I don't. That's
Yeah,
a.
they're the
I think that's a
freeway.
local. I don't see him. Give me a.
He's westbound exiting the train yard area.
Train yard?
Westbound towards Popular.
Wow, 15 years. Or is it eggs now? Second.
Everyone's
Under
eyes
the-
on.
Kenny
They're going through the
Moorfield
train tunnel. They're
Jackman.
staying on the train tracks. They're on the west side of Popular, east side of the canal, going northbound on the train tracks. They're going underneath San Andreas. Now underneath Del Perro. We're VCB. They're trying to use this to cover themselves and pick a direction.
But I'm just a big dumb cop, gorgeous and good looking.
We're parallel with the end of the train yard at Little Bighorn. Keep an eye on Popular too. They can get up there. In the train yard.
We got no visual down here. Anything on a popular copper?
Negative.
191 was on popular and saw nothing. I don't think it came on popular.
It went under Del Perro, and we just can't see through the ground.
One's going to code 6 Quentin Benny's.
Sorry, Copper.
What?
I said sorry.
No, don't apologize. Everyone's stuff is really demanding.
625. I'm gonna push eastbound on the train tracks and code 6 in this tunnel.
Can you identify what kind of car that was?
Jimmy.
Clear? Okay.
Quentin Benny's is code 4.
Yo, guys, I got some real sad news.
What's up?
What's wrong?
Queen Elizabeth II has passed away
Oh, man.
Really?
at the age of 96.
Woo!
Jesus.
Man,
I
that's...
thought she would never die. Like, I thought she would be queen forever
Like, we're
and
gonna
ever.
discover a way
Seemed
for
like she
things to
would.
be immortal, and she would be one of the ones.
Yeah, basically.
252, null was code 4.
All right. Dude, who is Randy gonna fight for now? Okay, I'm gonna get back on 2 and see what else there is. I'm gonna check dispatch.
I'm checking the train yard to the west, just to have all bases
I'm gonna
covered.
stay on this channel just in case.
Looks like there's a B-class chase.
Yeah, we can't go to that. We can pick this up later. I have to go to a meeting in Toledo.
Train yard code 4.
Pretty offer though.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call this UTL. Plates flag. We'll get at it again.
Copy that. Everyone's RTB.
That.
I think what I need on back on is going to be the B-way.
Who's fucking helicopter is that?
Probably some criminals. Honestly, the best practice is just to do it and then just refine your skills, you know? The rough part is that, you know, the calls that Air One goes to are usually the higher end calls that are very demanding right off the bat.
Yep. Like S plus or 37 alphas.
Yeah.
58. Then they rely on a one a lot.
What do you mean? It's getting parked right here.
No, I mean the red one up here.
I don't know what it's for. 311 and ask someone why it's over here. Because it might be something, I don't know, it might be used for something. And I don't think they want it to go back to the airfield because it's probably used in a crime.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Remember seeing that red heli?
I want it to fly.
I mean, I could throw you off the building.
I wanted to fly a helicopter, copper.
Oh, I'm... Claire, we'll try again. And then I'll help you feedback and stuff like that.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
The whole point is to be able to kind of like paint a picture for everybody. Because if you can kind of, if you don't know the street, at least the cardinal direction of where they're heading, or just like the area, just describe the buildings, like any iconic like landmark that it's, you know, next to and where it is, and in that orientation of where that landmark is, like west of the Fleekon Legion Square. They're south of Legion Square in the alleyway. Because there's no name for the alleyway, but everybody knows that parking lot and you just identify it by another landmarker. But you'll learn a lot of that kind of stuff. It's just harder when they go off road and there's no landmarker. You have to call out when they start U-turning in what directions they're heading. Because then people can kind of triangulate where they're coming from. Because there might be someone from out of the city coming in, and it might be like an interceptor or something like that. And to catch up with where we're at so we can have them go primary, you know, they're approaching Bay City. The best interception point would be Eclipse, Bay City, and like Del Perro, Great Ocean. Like that whole little area. So.
I see.
Okay.
All right. Paint picture. Gotcha.
Yep.
Thanks for coming by. You guys don't need to be behind. You guys will say bye. You know what I'm saying. Don't do that. Say bye.
I think Claire's gonna be good.
Hey, we're in Polito interrogating some immersion if you want to come around.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the car and I'm coming up.
All right, we might bring up the the document and confront her that she's yokai, but so far she's saying that. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to clear that up with you before I do anything.
I mean, the document. I thought the document was already burned. Like
yeah,
last
the document
week.
is. Yeah, they already have a password apparently on the website, so we can't log in even if we wanted to.
All right,
so
that's
they
fine.
are probably
we got
aware we have
more
it.
than enough information to confirm everything.
Yeah. So you're saying let's just go for it? Confront. See, she got the most burn out
Excuse
of
me.
it, and then apparently that guy that leaked it got tortured last night.
The fuck?
So I kind of want to segue into all of that through, because right now she's saying, oh, it's not worth it going after yokai. But yeah, I'm currently interrogation swing on over, and when you come around, you'll see everything, okay?
Is anyone interrogating with you?
Yeah, Hardcastle and Brian.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Dang. All right, want to pull out my investigation stuff in my grip. Hello?
Hey, Trooper Copper.
This is her.
This is Jig Jugatai with LSPD. I was wondering if you had some time after the storm to help me out with my badge.
Yes. In the meantime, I need you to take a portrait of yourself.
Copy.
It needs to be a direct link.
A direct link.
Yeah.
Understood.
And then you could text the link to me. If you can preview it, then it's the correct link. If you can't, then we'll have to try again.
Copy. I'll work on that.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Oh my god. Psychopath. Fucking psychopath. Okay. All right. I'll see you after
All right,
the storm. Who was that? I don't know that person's name. You want a badge? Send a selfie. Yeah, it's I guess trying to wrap my head around.
Visual on any suspects?
I guess the queen. It's a a bit different being an American.
2 + 2 =
I got a blue vehicle.
Like the influence
just
and
off
effect
Rouge. Yeah,
of,
still receiving active fire. Looks like those shots
the
are
royal
coming
family.
from that vehicle.
Oop. All of our victims. Call AJ. He's crying. Oh, dude.
Dispatch 901 at the Mandem. The morning for the Queen. If anyone wants to attend, please attend.
You thought the queen was gonna outlive you? Yeah.
No one wants to attend at the Mandem block. Yeah, she did like 7 minutes ago.
It's crazy how we culturally set up people where they almost become immortal in our minds, and we truly feel I feel that this person cannot die. I can't even fathom what they would even die from, and what would happen after the fact that they've moved on. What happens then? You don't even consider it, I mean, there's plenty of people that have, speculate, especially the line of succession. What, in your guys' opinion? Was it?
Being a pussy.
What's her son's name? Is it Philip or Charles? It's Charles, right? Do you think because of his age, if he's gonna pass along the line of succession over to William?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck Queen's dead, y'all. Fuck these guys. Let's go.
Yeah, Philip was her husband. Do you think Charles is gonna, at least so that his name can go down in history? Yeah. He'll take you. Yeah. Yeah. He'll be king for like 2 years and pass away. Dude, just like what you know of his personality, I can't imagine him not wanting to take it. Dude, I felt the same thing, like, I don't know, there's a few people that I'm like, this person can't die. And then I have no idea where the interrogation shit is here.
Driven by a ghost? Something. Oh.
Are they above us?
Interesting. Now you got me interested.
Let me so. Yeah, he is. Without being too shitty, I just don't understand why people care about the imperialist garbage. I don't know. I think stuff like that has like a place. I have no idea where the interrogation is this place. Like what is this door? Where does this go? That's not even a door. It's a locker room. It's the armory. Are they on the roof? Yeah, we're... I'm not here.
Copper, downstairs.
I'm going. I'm going. Dude, this place is cursed like the state police place.
Oh, I don't think I see you. I think you're...
Oh, am I
you're a
invisible?
ghost. Yeah, I think so. I can hear your boats.
Well, well, well.
Do you see me?
No.
Tackle one of us.
I don't even know how to get out of here. I found an exit. Is there a basement here? Okay. I didn't know this place had a basement, okay?
Even people who she contacted the past couple days. And
I'd say you let her go.
And daisy chain them.
Let's just fucking let her go, dude.
Yeah, Copper, I spoke to her.
Or send her in for
essentially
5
said
months so she has to get a pickup.
Ooh.
She said that she didn't drive the car in that street race, that she was a passenger, and I told her that I
Right.
saw her, that she was the only person in the big alley, and I saw her when she crashed. She wasn't the only one she was the only person in the car, and she said, well, someone or something was driving a car. So I asked her, was it a ghost?
It was a
but
ghost.
I really want to bring up the fucking document now so she understands that we know. But then she's just gonna deflect it, and then what do we gain out of it, right?
Right, and we're just playing a hand. I mean,
She's not. I don't think she's one to leak the document too. That we know.
I mean, we know it's already burned.
We know it's burned. They
But
know
the
we know,
information
but
is
it's
still
not like-
valid that we got from it.
I've
What
got
are your-
Pariah's phone records, so.
Knight, you said to just let her go. Do you feel like there's nothing to gain here, and that if we keep going, we're just gonna let her know more information than we want her to?
Yeah, I
should
mean,
probably
even
go over
going
here
it. Yeah. So, side note, I think we need a way better document for this SRU stuff. Everything's all We'll talk about that later.
Dude, that
but
happens to me.
I feel like there's not
Oh.
enough information to interrogating her. Only tells her we only know so much about her. A lot of it is circumstantial at best, and any questions that we ask are going to only further cement in her mind what exactly it is we know about her, allowing her to create a better defense down the line and avoid questions down the line. So with Hardcastle slapping a bunch of subpoenas together, going for her along with JJ and other folks along that opens up potentially enough additional information that we go after her satellite friends. So people close to her, like you bring in fucking JJ into interrogation, you press that motherfucker because that dude will break. Kid's a pissy.
Okay.
And then you go, use that against her because she ain't gonna say shit. I mean,
Yeah.
she said a little bit, like she's afraid of talking because she didn't want to lose her tongue. But we already know that.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like she's stonewalling you guys like she did the last time we had her in.
I feel like the only thing we can do is and that's why I wanted to bring up the document, is play mind games with them, right? It's like if we do bring it up, that she's aware
Slap her
we're
with a
getting
subpoena.
close. And then, they might just start holding up, so that might not be a good idea, but then might be a reality check, like, oh, hey, they're getting close to us. We're all getting, discovered one by one. It's,
She's got way too much willpower. Like if you brought it up with someone like JJ, like just as an example, like, you pull that dude up, he gets freaked out. He thinks he's going to jail, even though he didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you throw like a fucking MRL document on the table on him, and you're like, I know you did this. You've got fucking, you've got text messages with these people. You fucked up. You're probably a goddamn dead man. He's going to start freaking out. You say it to her, she's going to brush it off, and all that's going to do is,
right.
I also want to hold it because I've got Priya's phone records from the past 24 hours that I need to get from the judges. I want
If
to see who he
anything-
talked to and then who they talked to, like leader-wise.
Yeah, no,
Because
if
she
that leads
straight
us
up
back
said
to
she
her,
doesn't
we'll bring her
communicate with
back in.
them, but Shinigami's reached out to her.
Oh.
I got her burner, and she called her one day.
The thing is,
and
I
then
mean,
followed up
she's-
with Carrington and AP.
She's 100% all smoke and mirrors. Like inside, she's like, fuck. I need to talk to this person. I need to talk to this person. I need to, I need to backtrack all of this, make sure this is taken care of. These other people need to know this. But obviously outward, she's going to just be like, yeah, so what? You have nothing.
Yeah.
Is there an individual that is low on the totem pole?
With yokai?
That, yokai
Close
or
around
someone
me.
close to her.
Mhm.
Because what I'm thinking is like for example, she's probably gonna call JJ because we kind of pressed a little bit about her.
You're talking about Jay Jarvis or Jimenez?
No,
Jimenez.
Okay.
But if there was someone like low on the totem pole, let's just call him like ass racer or something. Like if you threw out, hey, fucking Peter Pan, we know he's fucking ass racer or some shit like that. Bait her to call somebody. Is there anyone that needs to be baited?
That's already not burnt, no. I mean, you can pull Carrington or AP in, but they're not going to say shit.
Yeah.
They have nothing to lose.
AP and Carrington are more open to talking shit when they choose to, or when you're in a different setting. When you talk to them in interrogations, they're never going to say anything.
I mean, we could create
they'll
that
just
setting.
spin you in circles.
Again.
But when you just but when you just talk to them, they end up opening up and
I know.
talking.
Did you tell
I have an
Knight what
idea.
I did?
Nope.
Well, what did you do?
We'll
Well,
talk about it after the meeting, okay? Let's.
Yeah, I got some
let's
stuff I
leave
gotta
it
share
for
with you
now.
guys
Yeah,
from
yeah.
yesterday, too.
Okay, we
So
got.
I do have an idea.
Mhm.
As a part of, I think you're aware of this Hardcastle. Last week we went fucking investigation season. Multiple members of Redline, whom we already know their identities and shit, had keys to the Clean Manor and stuff like that. I honestly, I could go in there and press the shit out of Redline and try to extract some information and forego things that Redline already knows.
Ass
they fucking changed their
precipitator.
keys. so we don't lose anything.
Yeah.
But that might cause a bit of a
Oh,
shakeup. At least get Redline to start
Participator.
freaking out and potentially result in her maybe
he was
making some phone
precipitating
calls
ass.
that we want to know about.
Oh, dude.
What do you think?
I like it.
Oh my god.
I think
Alright.
that might not be a bad idea.
I didn't hear all of that because I misread something, which means something way worse than it needed to be. Difference between participator and precipitator.
Oh shit, Lieutenant Knight.
What was Knight's plan?
Who is this?
He wanted to press Summer about stuff from
Let's-
Redline in order
Ooh.
for her to reach out to them and have
Mhm.
them start panicking.
Oh yeah, I can
her.
give you that back. It's going to
We
be in
should
the
get her
evidence
figured out,
locker
though.
anyway.
We
Should
could
be
get her
able to
sent
give it
out
to you.
Yeah.
Give her time so we can get her
Okay.
work.
Yep.
How will that have effect with the meeting that
Yep,
we
no
just
worries.
had 2 days ago?
Take care. We have 3 minutes.
Okay.
I say we forego the red line thing. We'll bank that for another time because
Yeah.
otherwise.
Well, I
everyone's
want
gonna-
more minds in on the situation with Redline.
Oh, what's the situation with red line?
Oh, well, that will be a part of the meeting after the storm.
Oh,
Too much to
gotcha.
talk about.
go-
and just
let's get
Okay,
Summer sent.
Could we please
Yeah, yeah.
get a way better document for
either
SRU?
which document?
Hold on. Let's talk about it later. Please, let's please
Yeah,
just
yeah.
send Summer, okay?
Yeah, you want to
Either get her
send
sent
her?
or give her time serve. Give her whatever
Yeah.
she's been here for.
How much? Five pound?
You can cut it. I'd cut it down if you want.
Uh.
Bring it to like 10 months or something. She's been down
10
here for a while.
months? Okay.
Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna be frank. These SRU documents are like
Which one?
seemingly non-existent.
Okay, what do you mean by SRU documents?
Well, so okay, so there's like all these like investigative reports, right? And then there's like MRL document. It'd be nice for there to be like a master document on, all the racers that link to a master document for yokai with a timeline or something along those lines.
That's a lot of work.
She said she'd be willing to come back after the meeting. If
I don't think so. I mean, that's
She
what
said she would be available after the meeting, or
Yeah. Would you guys want to continue it after the meeting?
I'm,
Or sorry, after the
I
storm?
thought we got to a point where we have nothing more for her,
We don't need nothing. We don't
and we
need
have to
her right now.
reconvene about our next strategy.
Yeah, let's just send her up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want a big master doc that links to all the smaller master docs?
So
You want another
me-
ClickUp, but for SRU.
Yes, because as of right now, like holy fuck, everything is like all over the place.
Well, the thing is, there's like 30 master documents, but they're all particular to
And it-
what team.
Mm.
And then
think
we have
collating it would
investigators
go a
that
long
have
way.
ownage for that team, but there's a lot of crossover.
Mm.
And in those master documents, it basically references all of those reports. As like if you own that document, you update the master document with relative reports.
Yeah, anytime I get something yokai related, the one I have is immediately
So-
updated and new stuff's added in.
I mean, it's organized.
it-
You just have to know, I guess, the organization of it.
Yeah, or like where it is, like even if there was one that just like pointed to them all,
What happened to
I
it?
mean,
you're thinking
Copper,
just,
you've,
like, one
you've
that would-
seen how I put things
Right.
together. I think I'm like so obsessed with it that
Mhm.
when I look at these, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to keep opening up my MDW.
I think,
Is-
I think we're hitting
Are
a
these
ceiling.
Google Doc?
Which
No, they're MDW
the master docs? They're no, it's an MDW page that has reference to a bunch of report numbers, so that you can just go to them.
Gotcha. Okay, that's not
Like
not
it's
bad,
not written out like verbatim what's happening and where the status of the report the thing is. It's by you can follow it by I can't think of the word and we're all gonna die anyway. Chronological order. Oh my god. Damn. Let's listen to Dude, Spotify pisses me off. Fresh and fruity. There we go. Okay. Where is it? G. Yee. The only song that's worth listening to. IMO.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? It's Lil Sponge. I'm back on it. I got a song, motherfucker. I wrote it while I was in a coma. It's about a new
Oh yeah,
gang
people.
on the streets,
Yeah.
motherfucker, called the G Unit. Yeah. Yo, it's Sponge and I'm writing a song about
Dude,
a new
I have-
task force in the PD. A meaty, beefy deliberations.
Oops, I fucked it up.
Gang
Sorry.
on the streets, motherfucker.
Okay, mine is Queen Elizabeth II has died at age 96. Then it says blood for the blood god, so I don't know if that's related. And then the next is Betty White, and then another thing about the Queen passing away at the age of 96. Damn. Okay.
The G Unit. Yeah. Yo, it's Sponge and I'm writing a song about a new task force in the PD. A meaty, beefy unit. They will use it, abuse it. They are choosing to target all of the gangs. They are out here looking to make a change. Like Sponge, they're soaking the fame, and they all got a bunch of super huge wings. G Unit. They are the G Unit. They gonna make you sweat. They are the G Unit. G Unit. They are the G Unit. They gonna make you sweat. They are the G Unit. Bad boys, they be playing them games, but not with toys. They're in investigations and deliberations, solving
Morning.
cases and staking out the south side. To target all of the gangs, they are out here looking to make a change. Like Sponge, they're soaking the fame. And I kind of lied about the Wang part, I'm not quite sure.
Because of her super huge wang. Boom. To be honest, best song. Best song. Yeah, you guys are gonna be very upset because this is all we're gonna listen to today. How do I put this shit on repeat? Got it. Upset? Dude, the outro for this is long.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? It's Lil Sponge. I'm back on it. I got a song, motherfucker. I wrote it while I was in a coma. It's about a new gang on the streets, motherfucker, called the
You're
G
more than
Unit.
happy, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, it's Sponge and I'm writing a song about a new task force in the PD. A meaty, beefy unit. They will use it, abuse it. They are
Oh yeah, for sure,
choosing
Starfall.
to target all of the gangs. They are
I like ska.
looking to make a change.
Big band
Like
ska.
Sponge, they're soaking the fame, and they all got a bunch of super huge wings. G Unit. They are the G Unit. They gonna make you sweat. They are the G Unit. G Unit. They are the G Unit. They gonna make you sweat. They are the G Unit.
Gorgeous and good looking.
Thank you, Dream. Was that 10 today?
Bad boys,
Thank you.
games, but not with toys. They're in
Thank you very much. So many eggs. Chone, thank you for the 23 eggs. Cam, thank you for the 2 eggs. Welcome back, man. Sheila, thank you for the 15 eggs.
And I kind of lied about the wang part. I'm not quite sure.
Fascinator, thank you for the 15 eggs.
Yeah.
Ooh. That'll be nice. Hopefully this heat wave is over by then.
Hello.
Alright, I'm gonna queue it up for later. Yeah. Hey, Glass. What's up?
Oh, you know, chilling. Catching bad guys and looking good doing it.
Good.
Tips.
Oh, sorry, I can't see anything.
Open your eyes.
All right, I gotta take a nap. Good night.
Goodbye. Well,
It's fine.
let me find us something to listen to. Ah, perfect. Going to wake up. Yeah. Yeah, Dream. It's that time. Gotta crack down. This song is actually awesome. This is by Between the Buried and Me, and probably the best album ever. It's called Colors. In Colors. Or no, Colors. Radiohead is In Colors. Also a really, really fucking good album. Into Chopper. Some people will call me Chopper Copper. Let's see. This is that officer's picture.
Hey, you're a cadet, you should be sitting down.
Shouldn't it be the other way around that the cadets are standing?
No, it's a dominance thing. The people with rank stand and look down upon their cretins.
2+2. Yeah.
Sit.
Open for Black Dahlia Murder and the Children of Bodom, and I think that's when Colors came out. Yeah, dude.
You know,
all of their best albums were during when they were like the most underrated death metal band out there.
I mean, stay in her pants.
Oh shit, she's doing the fucking Nicki Minaj.
Hey, Fridge.
Yeah, there we go. That's the Nicki Minaj.
No, Brad, please. That's a slap squat. Please don't think it.
No, I'm sorry. Nicki Minaj has stolen those.
Well, isn't
Fury, you don't want to get into it.
She's a little problematic.
It's just a pose.
It's just suppose it's not that serious, Fury. You don't have to take every single thing a woman does and be upset when it happens,
I never
okay?
do that, but you know, just because you say it doesn't mean it's true.
I support how Debbie.
Because you say it doesn't mean it's true. That's right.
Hell yes, my
That's right, Fury.
Yeah, that's right, Martel.
Right, exactly. So shut up. I have an announcement.
Dude, Fury.
Milk.
What is it?
Round the corner. Fudge is made.
Comfortable.
What?
What?
What did you make around the corner?
Milk.
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 Is it warm?
Lemonade. Around the corner. Fudge is made. Any questions?
Lemonade. Is it? What if it's pink lemonade?
I do love pink
Think
lemonade.
you should contact
Pink
your
lemonade is
doctor.
the best.
Once a month,
I'm not a
girly.
big lemonade fan.
Shark Week.
I get defensive anytime the word woman is said. Fuck!
I do get defensive whenever the word woman is said. All right, do we have any announcements today?
Yes!
Preferably not from a woman.
She's a female.
Just kidding, Demi.
She's a female.
She's a female.
The
Just
female.
kidding. Come on up.
Female,
Demi.
get up here.
Oh yeah, come on, Demi.
Okay. I have a cool announcement.
Can you
This is
stand
something-
behind the podium instead of in front of
I
it, you
can't.
lazy ass?
I can't. Because I'm
Why?
about to. I'm about
There's
to,
nothing
yeah,
obstructing your walking. Oh.
He's got
Yeah.
this now.
Oh, look at that.
My announcement.
He's standing on my foot.
Oh, man.
Wasn't the other one tan?
Yeah, he went through a demonic ritual and now.
Yeah,
he's-
she had to do it.
So,
to
Demi,
go
what
back
do
to
you
hell to
what do you
become
do
black.
with the breathing problem of the pug? I mean, I couldn't get my pug to run for more than like 3 minutes, and then he
can't
was
run.
like,
He can't run. He,
Oh,
he
okay.
runs very.
He can't
very
breathe,
slow.
can he?
Yeah, what
he
is?
can breathe. He can smell drugs too. So I've been training with Ripley. He can smell drugs. He's a pacifist though, so he's not gonna like attack people. But we're training for the K9 program, and I just wanted to let you guys know if you see him on duty, you know he is a working boy now.
Question.
Yeah.
What's he good for?
Sniffing drugs and cuddles and kisses.
How can he?
What if
sniff
they're
anything? He can't
really
breathe.
like the druggy person's really tall?
Puck alone.
Does
Does he track a suspect at walking speeds? Because we'll never catch them.
Yes, he does. But he does a
him-
little trot. He does a
Put
little
him in
trot.
street clothes, and they'll
Alright.
never recognize him being a canine.
Like a UC canine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's got his little vest now, so I just wanted to share
That's
that
so
with
cool.
you guys.
That looks
I'm
so
very
good.
proud.
Oh my god.
Been,
Oh.
I don't know where he's going. He's shy. He's shy. He's not say. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's gonna model.
Jesus, look at the balls on that dog.
Why are you
He's
looking?
not fixed. Not fixed.
It's
There
hard
we
not to
go.
look, Copper. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my! Oh, he sat on them. Well,
Yeah. But he's a good boy. This is yeah. That was
Hey,
my
cannoli.
announcement though.
What's going
okay. Well, your dog's in my spot.
Not too
so.
much.
I have another announcement.
2 + 2 equals.
Class
eating
2s are
pussy.
back
Baker's dozen.
for this
Where?
fashion week.
Ooh.
So keep your eye out or come. Anyone in here like cum?
Oh,
Yes,
hell yeah.
man. I think everybody likes cum.
It's okay.
It's okay, right? Well, lots of class 2s out there, so I want to hear some class 2 calls today. They're impossible to miss. They're at the
Sexy
apartment.
class 2s.
GG has I've seen some GG, I think. Vagos,
Yeah, it does tend to get salty.
Baraboon 2.
Yeah, very salty.
Huh? What's salty?
Just, cum. It leaves that salty aftertaste
Oh.
all the time.
Yeah, do that. Any announcements
you do.
today?
Seemed like it.
Who else today, please? Who else? Okay, go ahead, Fred.
I don't want to.
Oh, I don't have any announcements. You can just go ahead and seal this one out.
All right, let's seal her up. It's
Seal
sealed,
her up.
everyone. Have a great day.
Seal it up.
Come on, beach.
Yes, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thunder over here.
Need to get out my intercept
Officer.
before
Crystal!
thieving.
3.
We have one LSPD.
Let's
queue.
move
Take
out.
'em.
Copy.
If you're a fucking full officer, do your job.
Nope.
Wow, this was a fast meeting.
Okay, so.
We love it.
Jigs, come here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Were we meeting up on something or?
Yes, we are. Yes. Call Hardcastle. I'll call Fury.
Hey, by the way, good work out there. Forgot your name though.
No problem, sir.
This is Jigs.
Jigs, good work out there. I
Hey,
noticed
don't-
you.
Oh,
you're
wait, let me see.
consistently stepping it up, not fucking off.
He's
my
full
best, sir.
officer now.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Well deserved.
Woo!
Ooh, all right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Get the fuck out of my way.
No.
Appreciate that, Trooper Copper.
Of course. Congrats, man.
Thank you. I'll see you guys out there, I guess.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's Fury, and then I
Fury.
heard Hardcastle.
Looking, scanning the horizon. Don't see him. I'll call him. Hey, Hall. Hello.
I scanned the MRPD. There's nobody inside.
Hey, yo, we're up by the meeting room. Okay. See. He's looking for someone to take out a cadet, and then he'll be right up.
Okay. Don't look directly at them. Okay. I'll just tell you a little bit of what I did last Friday. I think it was Friday. Was it Friday?
The queen is
It's
dead.
Friday.
Long live the king.
Yes.
I think it was last
While
Friday.
we're waiting on him, I gotta go put a camera down.
Okay, fair enough. I have to go buy a camera. Never mind. Good point. I'll be back up here.
I gotta go deliver. I'll be back.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I forgot that this song is
Did you
like.
say you needed to as well?
I need to buy a camera.
Oh.
I gave a CI a camera to take photos for me.
I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Sure. You can only observe when you're not looking. Yes. Wait. How much are the cameras? Fucking hell, dude. $2,000. Tinker works for Weasel News now. What's up, Pyro? You guys like Winds of Plague? Fuck you. Oops.
Are you licking
Sorry.
your lip?
Hey, what's up, Sarge?
Hello. Bow, bow, bow. Everybody dispersed from my stupid meeting. Look at this.
Big shot lawman.
The fuck
Yes,
are you guys
dumbass.
doing?
I got it. I'm
poke,
running him
stab,
through
prick, or
dealing with
prod.
the situation on
Poke,
our debrief.
stab, prick, or prod.
Anything you can
stab.
stab, poke, or prod me. Anything can hurt
Poke,
me.
stab,
You're communicating
or
to your
prod.
95 what you're doing, okay? Yeah,
right.
I've got an MP7 and a Glock on me, so.
Yeah, not anymore. That's mine.
Ask for explosives too.
Do you have any
ask for
class
explosive.
3s explosives?
I've got a Dragonov, 3 bricks of C4, and a Molotov on me. I'm
Okay,
a
then I'm just
military.
gonna shoot you from afar, sir. I'm sorry.
Good idea. Good fucking
Yeah,
idea.
You're still in the blast
yes,
radius
that's
there,
what I
Thunder.
mean. All right, I'm gonna be GSR to.
Yeah, I remember my.
Yeah, he's just projecting because he never.
Oh no, Brick is still doing his depression. Sorrow, the unpredictable has found a hand to hold, absent into the fog coming home. Maelstrom, you are my only gun, absent. Into the fog, I succumb to your every want. Yo. Hey, what is Brick's staff photo? I forgot. I forgot I took it. It fits though. Dude, on Olga, I would never want to change Brick's face. The only thing I could do would enrich it. This is Sex Pistols. Good thinking, though. Enrich it, yeah. Enrich it with like a skin rash or I don't know. I thought we were gonna go face first. Yo, what's up?
Hey, I'm on my way. But that Pagali, it's Pagali, I just gotta go westbound Capital. So Summer may be out and active right now. Did we end up sending her in for a while?
I don't remember how. I thought we only said 10 months.
Yeah. I just don't know. Yeah. But yeah, she's out and about.
Yeah, definitely
pretty
is
sure.
then.
I mean, that was not a regular one. That thing was like humming and hurring.
Will I move to the state police office? Everybody else is fucked off from the.
Yep. I can meet you there.
Okay, see you there.
See you.
My bad. I'll hang up in a second. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, no worries. I'm
Got it. Yo. I'll let you in this one time. But don't ask for any other favors, okay? Get on in here. Come on. Look at Summer. She's mad. Yeah. Yeah, I know, because usually I just shoot him. He doesn't trust me. Look at this. Look at this. No, please don't do the disappearing text. Be the only one. Yeah. Dude, I wish I could have like a spray that just says the SASP. I would just cover this whole place, every square inch. Oops. I think you can, right? Go down to... New trials have been created. Ooh. Hey, the new trial is up. That's interesting. That'll be cool.
He's a deputy. Hey, coffer.
Hey, Knight and I are meeting at the Trooper PD. I'm gonna call Hardcastle.
I'll meet you soon. There's some PBSO thing on the highway, so once that's done, I'll be right over.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Apparently, we're we're promoting some cadet, so I gotta be here to watch him die or something. He has to
Yeah,
be
they have to frogger
bathed
across
in
the
blood and
highway.
fire. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I already spoiled it to the guy, but yeah.
All right, well,
Listen, I don't know these
may the
cadets.
Lord
There's too
look
fucking
over
many.
him and give him swift legs.
Listen, I'll take a picture of it if he gets hit by a car.
Gross. Yuck. You.
What? How's that ew?
What am I, Norman Bones? That's gross.
What?
I don't want to see some squish PBSO turd.
No, he's not gonna get squished. They're only going the speed limit. I'm sure there's nobody flying at 200 miles an hour on this highway at any point or
It's the
day.
locals. The locals you should be worried about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone goes 75. You'll be just fine. You know, maybe he breaks something, but yeah, that's not too bad. It won't be a mush.
Well, isn't that the point of the trial?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's supposed to live, so
Okay. Well, good luck.
we'll see how it goes.
All right.
I'll see you in 5.
All right. See you.
Bye-bye.
Rise above. PD internal gang wars. There usually is. Where like certain departments like, well. Oh, is this the fucking? Oh, I want to watch this. We're gonna get the car. Isn't it the showdown today? Right? Yo, F this meeting. I thought it was be on Friday. Today's Thursday, right? Thursday. Thursday. Oh boy. It's always Friday somewhere. What? Yo. What? Oh. Is that the back patio? I thought that used to be the entrance. I've actually never been here.
Betrayal? Okay. Hey, Copper.
How's that betrayal?
Well, I mean, you betrayed me, okay, by letting a woman like her.
Is this a
in your
game show
life.
thing, whatever it is?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it was
The
the game show
showdown?
thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Brick, I was at MRPD. I read your, I guess, poetry or whatever the fuck that.
It's Tiger's Jaw lyrics.
Okay.
They say how I feel better than I can.
Nobody knows who that or what that is, but that's not important.
Everyone knows Tiger's Jaw. They're like one of the best Midwest emo bands of the mid 2000s.
Define the
And that's
Midwest
Fall Out Boy.
exactly.
I mean,
Where in the
Back up,
Midwest?
back up.
Where in the Midwest are they from?
Back up a lot.
Well, I mean, they're not okay.
Just keep backing
It's a
up. It's
genre of
fine.
music
New
based
Mexico?
on
You want her to back
bands
up.
from the Midwest.
Back it up.
Where in the
American football,
Midwest?
You know, like Illinois and stuff like that.
So New Mexico.
Hey, really?
Anyway, the point is, I was like, well, we should probably do a new photo shoot with Brick. But then I realized the current photo that you have is no different than what you have right now. What's up, Bren?
Hey, are we not doing SASP?
Yes, we are.
You know what, Brett?
I got impatient.
I think you look better. You
Awesome.
look better
All
than
right, I'll be
ever.
right down here.
Okay.
Okay, well, I feel
Alright.
worse than ever.
Why?
Okay, Brick. Get over
You know,
it.
sometimes depression helps people's careers. Baker Mayfield was depressed for a little bit. Now he's starting quarterback of the Carolina Panthers,
All right.
and he's going to be Super Bowl
Does
bound.
anyone know if someone's coming but isn't here yet?
I don't want to play football. No.
No, I don't think anybody else is coming.
Okay, if you're playing, please kind of line up over there by Big T.
We're waiting on Big C.
Is he coming?
Yeah, for sure.
How's it going? You
Okay, I'll give him 5 more minutes.
All right, perfect.
Jesus.
Hey, Copper.
Hey. You saw this? What? Is this a game show? They're against each other?
Yes. Winner gets a brand new car.
I got drinks.
What car?
I don't know, Coquette or something.
Pocket. Okay. I have a. Okay, never mind.
You can play if you want.
No. Waste of a car on me.
I mean, you could sell it. Give it to someone else.
Dude, no one would buy a car off of me.
I'm ready for my I got the drinks, man.
Seriously.
All right,
I
okay.
can make the drinks now because I have the drink materials. Okay.
You know, I'm kind of annoyed that I invited Captain because she's always complaining that no one invites her, and then I invite her and she doesn't even show up.
I think this is the way out. I see sunlight. Yeah, if they have an Audi Quattro, dude. I'd do that game show.
Copper.
Hey. Oops. How you guys doing?
You're all right.
Have a good one. Man, I want to watch them do the... It's fine. It's fine. We'll get over it. We'll get over it. It's not the right one. It's not the right one. I hope I hope I hit those people, and I did. Oh, dude. I hope they were wearing their seatbelts. Slow down. Man, I don't really even know what angle we would even have. The thing is, like, whatever we want to accuse her of, we need to be ready to charge her with. That's like the bottom line. Well, it was some immersion, but she's already been sent in. But like any of the street racers, like that's just like the bottom line. Like it needs to be because just like, hey, I know that you that you're this thing, and I have this proof, and they're like, no, it's not. And it's like, well, it doesn't matter what you want to say. We have the evidence to prove it, and you're fucked. These are the charges that you're going to be faced with, right?
Scuffed.
What? My cars?
Yeah.
I'll put it away.
I cannot wait for the day this. I
This-
always forget.
Yeah.
That, you could be low key sneaking up on someone all the while you have ghost sirens on.
Right. It's a curse.
Oh.
We can wait inside, I guess. Dude, the thing is, so I was just thinking about this, like, we have all this information, but unless we're actually ready to, like, pull some, like, big, like, bomb of, like, of charges, like, there's no point in, like, waving it around.
What do you mean?
Like, for instance, with, like, immersion, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could be like, hey, I know that you're this, and accuse her of it, and be like, X, Y, and Z, this is here, the things that I have. And then, but the thing is, just saying that isn't enough. We need, like, it needs to be articulated that it also means that you're involved in this thing, and you're contributing to this, and these are the charges that we're going forward with. Because that's the only, besides, the power of knowing what they really are doesn't really give us much. Because that doesn't punish them.
No, 100% not.
What are you doing?
Grabbing some spare clothes from here.
Okay. That's Snow's desk.
Oh, it's his old uniform.
Oh. Well, only thing that will fit.
Oh my god.
Oh, Chief of Police, calm down.
Oh yeah, he used to be the chief.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. My god, I haven't seen Bass in over a week.
Was that him? Oh, you mean speaking of chiefs of police?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not I want to see more organization with the SRU, but I don't want to be that pushy either, because I know even that statement can be misconstrued like they're doing a bad job sort of thing, as opposed to,
Yeah,
hey,
I
we
think
can be
it
a
will
little
be.
bit more organized.
Yeah, I get your point.
But I'm going to be real with you, because I trust you enough to say this. I think SCU is exceptionally fucking disorganized and an absolute mess.
Dude, I don't even know where to begin with all that. I don't touch it unless it's an investigation I'm working on. Like you saw my willingness to jump aboard. I'm like, okay, absolutely. Organized? You want to use this night? Okay. I will use this too, and I will support you in every way. But like to detangle the SCU that's a huge undertaking.
Well, it's so bad that of our biggest investigations, you know, SCU investigators have told me straight up they feel extremely disconnected, and that information's not coming their way. So to me, that's like, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I have not heard that from people in the SRU.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I would agree with that.
We follow the old style of this person or these people are taking over. They have ownership of this investigation. Any and all information goes to them, and it doesn't matter. Like let's say you're handling yokai and I'm handling Redline. Fury comes to me and he's like, "Oh, Copper, I have stuff about yokai," and I'm like, "Okay, we need to give that tonight." It doesn't matter that I'm leading something, but that's not the thing that I'm leading. I'll listen to what you have to say or what information you have, and then I'll, guide so that that information goes to you, and it can be like, I don't know, effective. Everybody is basically on the same page all the time.
I think like the only thing I want to see from like organizationally from the SRU is like even just a singular document that you just put timelined reports in it, because like I'm sort of the belief that
there is
you want to be able to like give someone a like, let's say I was working a case, right? Like
where the fuck is
Seaside,
this?
and I'm like, yo, Copper, I need you in on this. I give you that thing and you literally have the world, right? Instead of having to stitch it together. And despite there being multiple racing crews, there is still like a story, an overarching like racing scene thing, and just I don't know.
So,
you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not structured the same way of this the SCU, because how we do our takedowns. But actually I'll show you something. Give me a second. We have this document and it lists out all of the major racing teams that we're looking into and what the master document for all of those are, that houses all of the related investigations to all of those things. Give me one sec. I'm gonna email you. So it's an Excel spreadsheet. The front page has the master documents, the report numbers for that. But the main chunk of this document, you can search people by their street racing aliases. And
the SRU alias 3.0 database?
Yes, that's it.
So when I looked at this last time, it seemed like it hasn't been filled in a while. Would that be inaccurate?
I don't know, because you put in a request for the update to be added to the database, and the people who own the database, that's their job.
Heyo.
So like need to add, that's our sheet. So if there's something not in there, it's just because people aren't using it. And that's the pitfall of everything. That's the pitfall of the MDT, the pitfall of the MDW, the pitfall even with your ClickUp. Like how many people did we have working with us with the Simone stuff? And like the only people that contributed anything was you and I.
Well, and Patty and Winston as well.
Okay. Like how? Okay, so 4 people out of what? 12?
Well, that's why, I mean, you've heard me say this before. If you're not doing shit, I just assume that you're not involved. So similar happened with what was it? The Rust situation.
Mhm.
We were in a room of 10 plus officers, and I got filled in on the details. And Reed is in the MDW, hacking away, and I stood there and listened, got up to speed, and then at a certain point, I'm like, "Raise your hand if you're planning on writing any subpoenas." 4 people raised their hand. I'm like, okay, the rest of these guys can go fuck off. I mean, it might sound like a shitty mentality, but ain't nobody got time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is that when we have the PC for subpoenas, like that is where the gold nuggets are.
Very true.
The subpoena is basically the roadmap for where all of the gold is. Because these people, especially in the, well, I'll say for the street racing scene, they've stopped being careful a long time ago.
It seems that way. I mean, when fucking Redline's fucking calling their keys Redline and giving it to all their boys. Oh my god.
No, here's what the problem was, Brian. You have a lot of crews, you have a lot of individual people, you have the puppets, you have the puppet master, you have Mary, who is her own investigation essentially. You have people in yokai, and then them separately as well, some of them, right? And then, oh well, hey, Fury, Snow, and Copper, go ahead and deal with it, right?
Right.
And yeah, like for the most part, we cover it, we document it, we try to do what we can, we play these games with them, but more than often, it is mentally exhausting to sit down and try to go into every tiny little detail about every single one of them. And if we did, we'd probably go batshit insane.
Oh, absolutely. The Copper and I were just talking about like bring a little bit more organization to the reports. So even something as simple as like a master document that outlines the overarching scene, right? Even just a paragraph or two, and then links to the individual master documents and who the owner of it is. As my general rule of thumb is documents should be set up in a way that when a new investigator joins in, right, where you need to bring someone in, they look at that and they can branch off and get all the information that they need as opposed to digging.
I see. It's funny that you mentioned that because at one point, this was 2 months ago, I approached Copper and asked her. It was when that whole Michael Simone thing was happening. I was like, "Hey, Copper, what if I made this, but just for street racing, and then everything about it, right? Like from the beginning of time, puppets, crews, individuals, everything."
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh, that," and she was like, "Yeah, we can do that." I was like, "Okay." So I opened up MDW and realized that half of our fucking reports are gone, eaten by the MDW.
Oh, yeah.
And then some of that is essentially, some of it is an incidence, right? Because let's say, for example, we caught someone, we got something out of interrogation or investigation, whatever, right? And it led to an incident. Some of that is an incident. Some of that is called just street race that turned from a street race into something more. And I kept tagging it, but unfortunately we didn't know at the time that we're going to be capped by how many things we can search.
That and the tags. Yeah, it's even worse than that. Like if you have like 20 members of the Vagos and you search Vagos tags, you might get 3 that pop up.
Yeah.
But I think that more pushes why, like, even just a singular Google document that collates things would be very valuable.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm down to work on something like that once I get a little bit more headwind. You know what? I'm going to do it this week. I'll just get at least just to get the ball rolling.
I want to help you with that.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The more we got in there, I mean, think about how many up and coming investigators that are in. But let's take Suarez for example. I don't think he's going to investigate shit. But if he, let's say that was his thing, he, if we're like, hey, get in on this investigation, and be like, all right, just start looking at these documents, he's going to be lost immediately. Yeah. Whereas, we throw him that document in and of itself may, not only get him up to speed, but actually give him the fire. Because now
Yeah.
he's got the tool set he needs to succeed.
No, I agree. I have to make that for Mary actually. From the beginning of time
Mhm.
that I know until now. And then maybe I end up finding something. How can we connect her to Shinigami and just push the whole thing? So I've definitely been planning to sit one of these days and go through that. So I am 100% down and I want to do it. However, we will reach these
I'm not too sure,
holes,
fam.
Whereas I will remember something, but I won't remember which report it is. I wish we knew that was the case, so we would at least save the reports on the side, but we didn't, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. We still have plenty of information. I'll go over some pictures. I'll probably remember a lot of stuff. Maybe I even find the reports. But it's going to be a lot of work. That's all I'm saying.
A lot of things get buried, and the thing is, like with the tagging system and the MDW, it will only retrieve the latest like 120, 150 results.
Yeah.
So, you know, if and it also includes, like, let's say someone makes a report, fucks up, and they just like, oh, delete this. That will come up.
Oh,
And it takes a slot of the 150 results. So, like, if I wanted to look up everything that's tagged, like yokai, like they have loads of reports. They're, you know, where the tag is actually put there. It will kick out ones chronologically that are older and only do the most recent 110, 150.
Yeah.
So unless you have taken it upon yourself over time to write down all of the report numbers that are actually relevant to whatever you're doing, you might not get those other ones unless you remember like a word in the title or in the body of it that was unique to that report. But like if it's like penumbra, anything that mentions a penumbra will come up and you're limited to the 110, 150.
Yeah, that
Most
makes
recent.
sense. Are we waiting on Hardcastle, I assume?
I have no idea where he is.
Shit. All right, let me give him a call. Oh, yeah, he said he was going to wrap up with something, but he may not know it's over here.
Oh, in the meantime, you know that I just had a funny conversation with Tommy Cruiser.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what did he say?
I said, oh, I heard that you were getting married to Mary. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, I heard about all the texts that you sent her. I don't text with Mary.
Is he fucking with you or like?
No,
you think he knows something?
Brian, I text with Shinigami.
Shinigami is Mary?
Yes.
Oh. Do you think he was alluding to that?
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe she told him something about that and he slipped up because when I started poking about the text, he started, you know, deflecting.
Backtracking, yeah.
Yeah. He started backtracking.
Tommy Cruiser. I feel like I rarely see him anymore.
He is her uncle. He works at a tuner shop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hardhouse is not picking up. We wanted to talk about Redline, right? Is that what the topic was?
Yeah, something happened on Friday. I think it was Friday. Maybe it was Monday. So I made a report for it. So Suarez had a feeling that there was going to be some race going down. We had seen
Monday.
Oh, it was Monday. Okay, so he had witnessed a bunch of Red Line members with their cars, with their jackets on at Autos getting repaired. And I witnessed more Red Line.
Oh, is Auto?
Well, I was over at Harmony getting a repair, and there were Red Line people there getting repairs. So I told Suarez, we all got on a channel and kind of just were driving around looking. Suarez spotted a car and it led him over to Humane Labs. So he drove his car up onto the hill. I got Aziz, Fury. Suarez was watching, and I called for Pond, but she was pushing Canine. I told her to come as soon as she could. These were our only SRU at the time. So, but as Suarez was up on the hill, Fury was up on the hill, and then I was kind of flanking from the north. they were approached by Redline people. They drove into the garages at Humane Labs, and then they drove up the hill, confronted Fury and Suarez, and the person who claims to be the leader of Redline started to engage in a conversation with us. I drove over, and we had this conversation about how, you know, they know for a fact that none of his members have ever taken guns, pulled guns on officers. Like, shooting is not a part of street racing. And about like the respect for, you know, the road and the street racing, and just not involving that kind of shit specifically from his members. And he doesn't want the increased aggression to be aimed towards his members. And so we went back and forth, and I told him, like, you know, like in the past, we've left it to them to manage their own, like, culture that they have going on here with the street race and stuff. If they're gonna let gang members in with guns, I mean, if they don't want the heat, then they need to not include these people, because they're bringing problems to them. And if they don't want the problems, then they need to go to where the source of the problems is. Asking us to not be aggressive towards people with class 2s while they're already driving vehicles that go over 150 miles an hour. Like, it's the aggression is going to exist no matter what, especially just the guns. That's just what happens.
I imagine this is a response to our increased escalation.
Yeah, the DNF.
A couple days back.
But
Yeah.
see, the thing about him is the fact that despite the fact that he said that he didn't want to have that conversation in the moment, and he decided to do it
He didn't.
anyways.
Well, it was like, he made the point of saying, like, I don't know what to say to you guys right now, because I'm just getting all of this information now. He's like, I don't really know how I feel about things. I just know we are not those people, and I want that to be known. But he said over and over again, I'm not prepared for this conversation, but I think it's something that needed to happen.
Mm-hmm. Thing
So-
is, though, I definitely saw it as a decent approach, because he said that he essentially respects that we gotta do what we gotta do, and all that he asked from us is to bear in mind that Redline has never been the one to shoot or do shit like that. And if it happens, it happens, right? He wasn't like, oh, better not fucking spike my you know crew in this race, or I'm gonna shoot you just like everybody else, right? Like, he approached us just like a human being, just us as a human being, and him being a human being, right? And he was like, listen, you know, this is how it is. I'd like to talk about
He
it.
directs him.
Which gave us an idea to speak with the rest of the crews, and which kind of spread into me getting an idea for us to speak with, or sorry, after we speak with with them individually, see if we could meet up with leader of all the crews all together in one spot. And now, while this may be either good or bad idea, what I have in mind is, if we manage to have the leaders of their crews, right, control their own people. So we have Shinigami control Yokai, Tony control Redline, Anna control a Prism, and who do we have left? Who's the leader of
Juan Carlos Hernandez.
Flippy controls Vendetta, right?
Mhm.
And if a incident occurs with a certain crew, the aggression will escalate towards that crew, right? However, we will, and this is obviously something that we have to talk to them, and they have to understand it, and maybe we kind of have to push them into that direction.
The
meet at a
thing is
event.
that, like, I don't want this to turn into, oh, we'll only get aggressive with only these members. And it's like, in the moment of when we're pursuing these people, things are changing, like, within seconds, split seconds. So, I mean, to sit there and be like, can you identify the driver to make sure that they're yokai and that we're supposed to increase our aggression? Like, that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying?
So the pressure applies to all of them if the threat is equal to all. And that makes it so that there is amongst themselves that wanting to stop it. And that de-escalates it.
Here's the problem, though. While we may be able to come with an agreement with the current racing leaders or crews, they are ultimately what they are. For the most part, these crews, especially Prism Redline and a yokai, they're street racers, and they're street racers in heart. Want a street race, right? They're not violent by nature, excluding Isabella Carrington and particular individuals. But for the most part, they're street racers, and they would be willing to go for that deal. The problem comes in place is when random gang members from different gangs that are not even part of any crews join into these street races and then demolish it for the rest of them. Because from my understanding,
Right,
from what
right,
I've
not
heard,
not
this whole
not
thing
violent at
happening
all.
came to life just because of, well, not just because of, but like a big role was on Richard from Gulag Gang.
Really? Huh. Wait, what did he do?
I don't know specifically, but I know he was mentioned and that he was.
He
essentially one of the
participates
people-
in a lot of street races.
Yeah, but he's also shooting, and he's a gang member, so he doesn't really care too much about street racing, I think. And then from there, it just
Oh, good,
kind of
dude.
spiraled. And now I could
Thanks
be
for saying
wrong.
something.
I just I heard a few things from different people and how this whole thing is starting, so don't hold me onto that. But yeah, that's my current understanding of it. That's why we wanted to speak with Angel and Snow, who made that decision, right?
So I knew that Richard was a racer, but I didn't. He's he's
everyone
been
has.
very open about it and talking about how he's such a. It's been like 2 weeks since I've had this conversation with him, but there was definitely a period of time where he made it a point to state how good of a driver he was, and how good he was at racing. Which, not surprising given that he's a gang member. But given what you've said, I wonder if it's worth approaching the angle of, well, if we know he's been in street races, we know that he's been causing issues, there's a very high probability that those racers have been in contact with him.
Right. I have to believe that. I can't. I would strongly believe that too. But the thing is, these racing teams are also having to decide, do they, if Richard doesn't get the picture and whoever keeps including him, they don't care. I mean, the problem is really on them. I mean, the aggression's going to continue. That's just the bottom line, unless things change. But will they want backlash from gang members that are told, put the guns away, otherwise you're not included? Because they'll be well, what if this gang that I'm at war with shows up and I don't have my gun? I don't want to get caught, out in the open. And it's like, okay, well, then don't go race. And they won't like that because you're gang members. You know what I mean? I don't know if the street racers want that kind of backfire.
No, they don't. Because I know that for a fact. I spoke to them about it a couple times before. It's very difficult for them to be like, well, I don't want you in my street race. And they tell, imagine if they walk up to Rami and told them, hey, you got a class 2 on your back. You can't join the street race. What do you think was going to happen to them? He's going to shoot him. Right?
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, fuck that. And their entire game will back them and they'll just go to street races and shoot them all up.
Yep.
So I'm only gonna put this on the table. I'm not suggesting this is what's done. It's also gonna sound exceptionally evil as fuck.
Okay.
But
let it happen.
We're fucking cops, right?
Yeah, I know that. The thing is, I mean, I've pit gangs against gangs.
That's
gang
exactly
leaders
what I'm
against
thinking.
Gang leaders.
Because
I mean, whatever
I don't
happens,
give a fuck. We already
happens.
clap Richard. These fucking racers do a bunch of dumb shit.
Right.
I got zero goddamn sympathy for him. So if Richard, being sloppy as he is doing some real stupid shit, well, guess what? I think we should fucking subpoena his shit for 60 days, see if we're able to somehow tie a timeline into what potential conversation points.
Take his cars.
Right? Because they must have been speaking with this guy.
Right.
And if so, it must have been, I doubt it would have been low hanging fruit hitting up Richard and being like, slow it down. Right? Because the guy can drive. We know
right.
that. So that's one angle. The second is, well, you know what? If that is additionally the case, then he's probably also the motherfucker that is calling up the homies to see where the next race is at. Once again, I mean, this guy's a fucking outlet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with you because like I'm not saying that we shouldn't do
I don't know
this.
if he was
the
on a
fact
hot.
that you know if
Your
it
guess would be as good
escalates
as
and them
mine, to be
shooting at
fair.
each other, even better as far as I'm concerned. The reason why I
Mhm.
said that is because of the fact that they use that as an excuse or as a reason. Why is it for them difficult to stop that?
Yeah, it's just
Now,
it's
my-
that. Well, the other excuse is that I guess there's some racing crews that are trying to demask other racing crews, and so they have stated.
What the fuck?
They have stated that they carry class 2s to keep people, or even not even other. It's not even race crew against racing crew. I think it bleeds over into gang members that are being told no, that show up and try to demask the street racers, so they bring class 2s to
No.
defend themselves. It goes
Yeah.
a lot of different ways.
Is this like a recent phenomena?
No.
That's
No, this
crazy.
has been going on for a while.
I've been told before, like when I
Jesus.
asked them, "Why do you have a class 2?" and they're like, "For my own protection." I was like,
Eh.
"You don't, just don't shoot cops." And they're like, "It's not for cops."
That's what they told myself and Hackcastle. They were like, we carry them because we need them against other people, not necessarily the cop.
Man, imagine being so dog shit at driving, you gotta unmask somebody.
Well, that's
I
what
don't
we
think it's
spoke
just that.
about,
I think it's
like,
being told
yeah.
no.
Oh, Angel. Hello. We're a Trooper PD. Could we meet you here?
Okay, I'm gonna go catch up with Gunner.
Okay.
Guys.
Yeah. This is about. We are talking about it right now. It's
I
perfect.
know we're caring about the street racers, but it's not really the caring about. It's about putting ourselves in their shoes to look at the possible motivations, and then on both ends, right?
1000%. I mean,
So
we don't want the increased escalation.
Yeah.
But
I want
yeah,
us to
it's
be able
kinda-
to be able to anticipate when there's things going on and not be like, "Wow, I'm shocked and I don't know how to respond to this."
Yo, I think Richard should be top of that subpoena list. You know what I mean? Like between the boosts, between the races he's already been caught in, between the gang shit. I mean, that's like easy clout.
Mm-hmm.
And then, then pinpointing those recent MRL races. Has he been in them? I have no fucking idea. But we know what times they occurred. And, he's probably one of those guys who's probably like, insert person whose name we can't know for sure is a racer. Hey, by the way, so-and-so plus racer. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might be a fucking gold mine in there.
No, his
So-
name is definitely was on the one of his dongle name was on these documents, and he's part of a VCB crew, and essentially in the VCB crew is also dongle names of other members who are just GG.
Well, I know the street racing, like they're doing like they take matters into their own hand. I don't know if it was you or if it was Hardcastle that told me yesterday, or maybe even a day or so before. They sorted out who had leaked the document, and that person has been
Yep.
dealt with.
It was yesterday's report. They had
Yeah.
a Japanese. There's a tweet that went out by, I believe, Elizabeth Carrington. Japanese word for torture, and individual that presumably gave up this document. Was found a pillbox.
Yeah, it was just a matter of
I
time
have a question.
until they
Do you
found him.
do you guys know of any particular investigator that's actually looking into Richard?
No.
Yes, but only from the gang related side.
That's fine. It is. We will use that to our advantage. We've done that with the SCU, with working with the SRU, and the SRU working with the SCU.
Oh yeah.
We share everything to enable each other.
He's a very easy one because
We
he
can
was.
use their PC to get subpoenas and search warrants
Yes.
and piggyback on their investigations.
Angel, we're getting evil.
We're getting evil.
Yeah, I have to tell you about how I captured a bunch of yokai, cuffed them, and threw them off a bridge because I thought they were torturing Fury.
What?
All
Wait,
good
what?
things. All good things.
That doesn't sound that good to me. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't feel bad.
What exactly do you guys want to talk to me about?
What we wanted to talk about is we wanted to know how this whole thing with the escalation begun with the street racing scene, because we've been approached by a leader of Redline
Is it
who had a
standing guard?
pretty good approach. He essentially asked
Right.
us or told us like, hey,
Guard standing?
Redline is not like this. We never shot. We never did anything like that. I hope that you have that in mind.
No, for
I know that you
women,
gotta do
it's
what you gotta
not. It's
do, but I hope you still hold that kind of understanding, right? He didn't necessarily ask us to not spike him
is
mid-race.
it the same for women?
But he wanted to have a conversation about it. So I guess people
We'll try
in
stand
that
guard.
scene have begun trying to have a
Oof.
conversation with us to resolve
Right.
the current war per se. And I don't want to talk to anyone before knowing everything, or if you even want to resolve it, right?
Didn't you hear my evil monologue that I did to Snow the other day?
Were we
I
there?
don't think so.
I thought you were. Maybe you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
okay.
there.
We already have subpoenas for Richard.
Yeah, Nova wrote them like a week ago.
Holy shit! 60
Oh,
days.
let me fucking text them. You said
Yeah,
Nova, right?
She's waiting to get them approved right now. I set her up to push what she can. But yeah, listen, Fury. Here's the deal, okay? The next step in our phase of our Operation DNF Week, or Operation Archangel, if we're gonna call it that, is, well, that's what the mayor called it. Okay, I didn't name it that. But the next step is we gotta make treaties with these guys, right?
Treaties?
But what we can do, yeah, but listen, here's what we can do. We can put it on the things so they're advantageous on our terms, right? So basically, like, we're gonna go aggressive against any racers that we can't identify with a known crew, basically, right? So you could tell them, like, you know, if you're wearing Redline shit and we can identify you as a known member of Redline, then we're not gonna fuck you in the ass. And that's pursuant to the fact that anyone that wears Redline gear won't shoot at cops at races. So
Right.
we can basically, get a lot of behavioral modification out of these guys just by agreeing to do a little bit easier on them, you know?
Dude, this is like straight up the DARE program. Because what they do is like
Kinda.
any potential children, they're like, oh, I want to do drugs and drink. They're like, oh, hey class, today this is a crackhead, and they bring a crackhead in just to scare all the children away from like what happens to them. So instead of like all of these uncrewed racers, oh, you want a street race? This is what happens to street racers. You don't want to be a part of it.
Exactly. We could do that.
See, that's actually kind of what I wanted, or what I had in mind. I didn't flesh it out completely. Obviously, I didn't even want to think about it, so I don't have any kind of conversations with people before your blessing. But the idea was, if we spoke
Your
with
brain
every
on NAS.
single leader of the crews individually about their particular crews, because some of them are a little bit different, and
They need to be
some
accountable
deals
for
have
their
to
own
be made.
shit if they want to run around. here.
Yes.
Yes.
And
That's
some
the
of them
idea.
can be very accountable for their crews, right? I mean, Shinigami literally kicked out Titanium. I don't know if you can kick
Free
out
stickers and
Titanium. I think you
pencils,
can
yeah.
kick out the rest of them if need be, right?
Well,
Anyway,
you don't know why she kicked him out.
well, she kicked him out anyways, right? She did that shit.
Wait, I'm sorry.
You think he was shooting at
kicked
races?
him out of what?
She probably kicked him out because of that, huh?
Well, I mean, ultimately she did it, right? That's
Wait,
more
who,
than
kick
any
out
of the
who?
other
Which
crews
person?
did.
What are we talking about?
Titanium?
Titanium getting kicked out?
Yeah.
What is
Wait,
that?
kicked out of what?
Of yokai.
Oh.
Listen, I'm just using it as an example.
I'm pretty sure she killed him, dude. We haven't seen him racing in a long,
How do you
long
know that,
time.
Angel? We have no
Well,
idea.
Listen, Fury said that she had a blade with blood on it, okay?
Yes.
And he stopped racing after season 1. So either he's
But-
dead or he's gone.
Yeah, but those
man.
swords
Well,
were
she
new.
also
I'm pretty
said-
sure she
look,
cut herself on
she
it because
also
it was
said
new
that-
and didn't understand how to use it.
Yeah.
Look, she also said that, chasing Titanium, and every time we go for him now, she won't be there to save him, right? So with that
well, you
in
left
mind,
that part out.
okay. Well, I
coulda
don't
told
tell
me
you
that. I
Okay,
came up
well,
with all
I'm
these
sorry.
harebrained schemes and ideas. I was getting ready to break the news to Snow that his golden goose was fucking deceased, but apparently there's this hidden information I didn't know. That means that he's
Well,
alive. so-
when I tell you about this stuff, I just keep it,
He was
superficial. I know you're bored
excommunicado,
of it.
and he doesn't have any protection. He has nowhere to go. Nobody wants to help him. And he has like a black mark on his back. So nobody wants to, so far from what we can tell, we haven't seen the guy. They probably fucked him up. He's licking his wound somewhere. And they don't want to pick him up in their crews. I guess until he shows his face, I guess we'll kind of find out. But he was basically kicked out of the club and told to fuck off.
What if that was a ploy from the beginning, though?
Okay.
She kicked him out, so he is not really yokai, but he's the shadow leader of yokai now. You know, that was all a show. Like,
I mean,
oh,
that's
you
a
know, we kicked
possibility.
Titanium, fuck that guy, he
Yeah, but
disappeared. But
Fury,
really,
we have proof of it. I mean, they could be okay. What you're saying is very plausible. But there were like 2 or 3 races after we knew this information that he was a part of, and no one fucking helped him. He just, the only way he got away was by the skin of his teeth, like out driving us. No one helped. There were no assisting cars.
No, he was still yokai then. He still had yokai gear then. Like after
This was
I spoke
after
with
he.
her,
No, there were 2 races afterwards, at least 2, if not 3, because I know I wasn't a part of every single one, where he was present.
I guess I wasn't part of that. I know that I
'Cause I thought
personally haven't
we had
seen
this
him or heard about
conversation.
him
Well, we'll
afterwards.
see if yokai shows up to help and intervene.
Well, I definitely wasn't there because I would have went straight for him with the knowledge that she gave me.
Well, I guess either way, fuck this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But
I think
that's
we're getting
the-
off topic.
Yeah, sorry. So that's the plan, right? Speak with them individually, go from there, and then potentially have like a big meeting with every crew leader present, right?
Yeah.
And then kind of set things in stone. Everybody understands we're on the same page, what we want, what we need, and how things are gonna go. And then if shit
Yeah, it's
goes
great.
sideways, it goes sideways, right? But have
Yeah.
that, I guess,
Yo, Free Kill, thank you for the
understanding, and then we
26
try to
years.
get most
KJ,
out
thank you for
of
the
it
3
by,
years. Scan, thank you for the
Listen,
13, man.
The whole goal of this is to get them to just listen. This is basically an operation to remind them how miserable we can make their lives if they choose to play games with us, and we're reminding them why they don't shoot cops or races. That's basically the whole point of this. So,
Yeah.
like you said, we get the meeting with all the leaders together. We get them to bend the knee, acquiesce to our demands, and then from there, we're going to focus particularly on the people that are shooting, and we're going to highly fuck those guys.
Yeah, I'm 100% for that, and that's exactly what I had in mind.
We're
Because,
basically like we're gonna skid row these motherfuckers. We're gonna contain them into a tiny little zone, you know?
Yeah. I
Let's,
think they'll be all for it because they hate people who shoot in street race and they just want to street race. They don't want to get a spike.
Well, then let's have these conversations with these leaders. Is there a benefit to having a conversation with all of them at once, or speaking with them individually? Is there pros or cons, or why we want one over the other?
I feel like one is always good because the
Right.
message is uniformed.
Right.
And there's no excuse that someone didn't hear it or whatnot.
Okay,
You do
then
it
let's-
individually, they may attempt to play games as to what we actually said to one versus another.
Let's do that. Let's lay the standard. What's going to go on? Have that conversation with them, and then basically we'll tell them if there's a street race going on, someone that's not a part of their crew, and it, degrades down into shooting. We expect all these known members to fucking leave. Just leave. I don't care who this person that's not a part of your crew, if they're your friend or your brother, your sister, your cousin, whatever the fuck. But if you want to involve yourself, there's going to be repercussions, and we're going to go back to going hard as fuck to you. But I think we need to make
Hell yeah.
examples of people.
Yeah.
We're
the only
gonna
issue
use-
is gonna be getting everyone together at once, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think at the very least, if we can speak with, I know that Redline, Prism, and Yokai.
Vendetta too. We can get them
And
too.
Vendetta, yeah. I think we can get the 4 of them. They're the 4 most important ones.
I mean,
And
we
they're
can- the
biggest crews.
You know, it's coming hot, like, 5 p.m. Eastern on this day. Give them like 4 days headroom.
Yeah, they need
And
time to
it's
organize.
on them at that point to,
Okay.
show up or send a representative.
We should
If they
definitely
decide not to, they fuck themselves.
definitely make sure that we have enough members of SRU present to be there to show face. But it's the same thing. Give everybody enough time.
Yeah.
And then I have one target that's not in a crew, who's currently in hot water, but we're gonna use the information that we're getting from the SCU, which is Richard O'Connor. He's notoriously at street races. He's a gang member, not affiliated with any team. Shoots.
No, he's
shoots.
with VCB.
Yeah, there's a.
Oh,
there's
he's
a
in
team,
VCB?
actually.
Well,
Yeah,
either it doesn't change my point. My point is he's gonna be made an example of, because we're gonna go hard on the subpoena that we're waiting for the sign-offs for the paper from Nova, and we're gonna see how far we can go.
I just got an email back for her. She's
Okay.
been waiting for 6 days. Hardcastle, have you heard anything about that?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna hit up Nova. Worst case, I'll
Okay.
put in my own subpoenas because he's an easy clap one.
Yeah.
I told them to reach out to her directly if they have anything, and Nova can deal with it now. She's got access to all that.
Yeah. But I think it will be great. We just need to get on the same page what we want to ask from them. I do believe we really need Snow's input on this. That's why I wanted
Let's
to
get on
speak
the
to
same
them as
page
well.
and pick a date.
Yes. Yes.
Because
yes,
I think we should have at least between each other points that we all agree upon that we're gonna present to this conversation, and where we are drawing the line in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we are all on the same page, we'll be able to reinforce our decisions and have the same information across the board.
Yeah. I think that's perfect.
Okay. We need a major SRU meeting then. Investigators and drivers and all. We need to get Snow.
But
Masking.
yeah, sorry.
I sent a message to Nova to come on down.
Okay.
I think there may be a stalemate or communication issue, so just to kind of close the gaps, and she's leading that.
Yeah.
up.
But whatever information they're getting, I want to tell her what we're after because I don't want to step on their investigation.
Oh, it looked like this was an SRU one. It was
Ooh.
regarding boosts and stuff.
Oh.
I didn't read through the entire thing. Is that right, Hardcastle?
Nova stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Nova was looking for bank records and phone records for Richard.
Yeah, it looked like. Oh, and she's looking at. Oh, it's in regards to this. This is his BMW being used on like a series of.
Yeah, she's trying
crime.
to find out where he got the money for it because he doesn't have employment anywhere.
Oh.
Kind of
Oh my god!
Nice job,
and then
Richard.
I'll just slap on the fucking weapons trafficking that Richard O'Connor was on scene for with the rest, which pads the fucking PC.
What else can we go after if he has no employment and we can look at his bank records, like the deposits and wherever he has cash? Like, what other assets can we actually go after?
I have a
His
camera on what
vehicles,
I think is
properties.
their warehouse. Like
Is that
right
what you
now.
went to go put?
Yeah,
Nice.
I went to go put one on what I think I found Seaside's clean warehouse.
Ooh.
And so I went to go put it up, and I was unmarked, and I was driving, and I saw these motherfuckers like with class 2s popping out of like a old warehouse I was familiar with. So I slapped another camera up right nearby.
Do you want help with surveillance on that?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to add
Well,
my state ID to the cameras and I'll check them periodically? And if anything I see, I'll call you, text you, spam you until
Absolutely. What's
Okay.
your state ID?
10:48. That was a good catch, dude. Damn.
Yeah, I tried to get units, but everyone was like 10-7 or something.
Mm.
They're just sitting out there with all the guns.
Okay. It's probably better that we didn't roll in, so they feel comfortable doing that kind of shit, and then we can
Get more info.
yeah, get info and then also time our descent basically.
Honestly, we gotta crack down on like
Yeah.
fucking gulags and like shitloads of gang wars right now.
Yeah. Yesterday was scary. There was
Oh
a
my god, our own gas station.
What, us? Do we have our own?
Oh my god, we should take over the gulag gas station.
Yeah.
Can we?
Subpoena.
That's yeah. Let's try it.
Yeah, honestly, it's
I
right
don't
there.
know
Why?
why we shouldn't just try like whatever we can at this point. Fuck it, right? What do we have to lose?
Hell yeah.
Dude, I want to kind of slowly take over all the property on Popular Street. Like, you know that gas station on Vespucci and Popular? That tiny little one in the corner? Like, why don't we take that as the PD gas station?
Oh my god.
And then,
yeah,
like-
fuck gang sprays. We'll just fucking
Yeah, have like
you know.
restaurants over here and it'll just be like cop row.
Yeah, I mean, we are a gang after all, right? Why
Yeah.
don't we get our own gas station and restaurant and
We get the
Pull
pizza
put
place
a-
across from the cubby.
Put actual like a toll along Popular Street so people have to slow down and pay their toll to fucking
Oh my
go
god.
pay their tax?
Oh dude, that's terrible. That's fucked up.
Are you boosting in my turf?
Yeah.
We're essentially taxing people for boosting on our turf because our turf is the entire city, and we catch
Mm.
them boosting, they get a fine for us. That's technically us taxing them.
Okay, so this is gonna be kind of out there, complete
Mhm.
tangent, derailing of what you guys were just talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was approached by TJ. He wants us to sell the scratched cars that we're catching and boost to his company. So he can,
Hell
so he
no.
can like
What?
scrap them
Wait,
into materials.
TJ
yeah,
who?
and that was my immediate reaction. The ex-cop that blew up a bunch of cops.
Mhm.
Why would we
TJ
do
Walker?
that?
He also
Why-
is tied to Michael Simone.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's tied to a lot, not only Simone, but
he said
stuff
we could
going
make some
on
money
with
for it.
Norman Bones.
But listen, okay, I'm gonna be poisoning the well here by giving you my opinion
Oop.
before really listening to
Poisonous,
your opinion.
make
But
toxic
I
as
think
it
that
can
this
be.
makes fucking no sense to sell police evidence to a private company so they can. He told me he can take them somewhere and scrap them into materials, which just basically makes it feel like we're funding a legal chop operation if we
Right.
did that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that actually
So-
sounds like a chop
I,
operation.
not only are we, why would we give a known cop killer that quit the PD any kind of business with
Yeah.
law enforcement at all? Like he's still shooting cops,
Yeah,
He's
I'm glad
nuts.
that you guys feel the same way.
and it's not
He
just cops,
tried
but like
to
the
do
civilians.
this for about 4 months now. I want to say he even sent me the business proposal, and he's been
Look at it.
shopping around for high command members. So Bass has heard this, Pred has heard this, Bundy has heard this. But it's literally the same impression. It's like, so
Mhm.
you want to chop cars?
Look, the
Yeah.
borderline is while we do take these cars, they still belong to someone, right?
Yeah.
We impound them as evidence. and then,
No.
later they pick them up or whatever the fuck.
Oh hell no! When a vehicle is like grossly tampered with, like the ignition and stuff like that, insurance is going to either give them money or they'll replace the vehicle. And then that vehicle gets into police. It goes into police auction. I think that shit. We should get like fucking light bars and turn them into UC vehicles. That's what should actually be happening.
Good idea.
Yeah, then scratch UC cars.
1000%. And if they ends up getting exposed or like blown up, well, rip one UC vehicle. You know what I mean?
Get a new one. We catch S plus cars every day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm glad that we're on the same page, Angel, though, because like I think while this war is very good for us, and while we are showing them that look, there's no street races happening ultimately. Like they are terrified. Everyone I speak to,
Yeah,
they're
we
like,
won.
"Oh, I don't want to street race. I don't want to do this."
We had one last night at around 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
Yeah, no, they still have, but very, very rarely. What I will say though is that one thing that might happen if this draws out is even the people who didn't shoot before will start shooting. And
Yeah, I know.
I'm just
Listen.
hoping that they never get to that, but they get to, hey, why don't we just meet up with the PD and make a deal? Because I promise you, I'm always willing to speak with them, right? Like I'm not some stonewall here that's like, oh, well, fuck you
Isn't
and
that the
everything's
stage
fine
that
for
we're
us.
already at though, Fury, where they want to talk to you and make a deal?
Yeah. I mean,
So if you tell
Redline
them that
started it.
if you're telling them that you're willing to start working something out, then I don't see what the problem is.
All right, perfect.
Like it's not going to be immediate.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
But listen, just because we're gonna stop fucking them in the ass as hard as we can at every single race we go to doesn't mean we're gonna stop trying to catch them.
Oh no.
I don't.
No,
we,
no,
we,
they-
we need. We can't give them that idea. They need to understand that our job is to come on them hard and fast and bring them down to justice.
Yeah, it's just that
Yeah,
we're
no,
not going to
absolutely.
authorize like boxes and spikes and EMPs immediately. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
That is to be determined depending on the aggression that they want to give back.
Exactly.
Back to how it was before. Just so that we can get the ball rolling on this, because every day something new happens that either escalates all of this into an uncontrollable direction, or people think that they're getting away with shit. Can I get some points that we want to make with these people, at least written down so it's shaped up, so if later down the road no one else has done anything, we're not just standing there with our dicks in our hands and we can just get this conversation over and done with?
Sure.
With the street racers? Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
I mean, our demands are pretty simple, honestly.
okay, what do you have in your mind?
Well, I can't really tell you exactly how these negotiations are going to pan out with these guys, but like the baseline thing that I expect from them is to stop shooting at street races and supporting those that do. So, if their cars are like getting impounded, or if they're getting, pitted or whatever, I expect them not to pull out class 2s and blow us away, or ambush over, simple street race stuff, right?
You said
That's the
impounded
start of this whole
or
event.
pitted, you said?
What's that?
What did you say? If their vehicle's getting impounded or pitted?
Yeah, or pitted. Like if they're in the middle of a race, or a race is over and they get pit, I don't want them to be shooting police officers. So,
No class 2 weapons in a street race.
Yeah, no class 2 weapons in street races. I honestly don't care if they bring them. I just don't want them to use them. Because if they bring them, then that means that we can take them from them.
We can just say, if you bring a class 2 weapon in a street race and we see it, we're probably gunning for you, little buddy.
Yeah, I agree. If we see a class 2 weapon in a street race, then we'll make you our main focus, and we're not going to hold ourselves back. But that's probably going to be a point of contention with them. They're going to have something to say about that. So.
Oh, they'll have to say something about everything.
Yeah, well, I put
Let me
down,
promise you that.
if they want to bring class 2s, don't use them. But the caveat is that if they are present, we're going to hard focus them, and they're going to be taken.
Yes. And honestly, that's really the only demand that I have from them. Because this whole thing started over them setting up ambushes for police officers.
Mm-hmm.
So we're essentially trying to modify their behavior by letting them know what they're doing that is causing us to respond in this way, and that we will stop responding like that if they're willing to modify their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there's anything else you guys want, we can feel free to discuss it. But the list of demands is pretty simple.
Yeah, I think we're not really asking for much.
Well, it sounds like what we're asking to be changed is something that most street racers already agree with and don't want anything to have nothing in part of, and they want it to stop happening.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Here's the thing, though.
Sorry.
So we're not going to stop our crusade against people. And if they're unaffiliated or we can't identify who someone is, then we're going to be treating them with more extreme caution than we would someone from a marked member of a crew. And when I mean extreme caution, I mean we're going to be much more loose and hard how we bring them into custody. As if they have a weapon or anything like that. Because we still have to deal with people that are setting up ambushes, and we need to let these crews know that if they want to benefit from receiving our generosity, they need to identify themselves as that too.
I agree completely. I mean, we're not their fucking, we're not the coach here.
Mm-hmm.
You agree that every leader should control their own crew?
Yeah, if they want to benefit from our generosity, then they need to keep themselves in line.
Yep. Once we ask for that, then they're gonna ask, okay, well, what about if a cop does something stupid? Which, yes, we have done stupid shit in the past. Maybe not me, maybe not everyone in this room, but shit happens. Shit does happen.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. The only thing that's really gonna piss them off is if you spike them in the middle of the race, or if you like aggressively pit and box them in the middle of a race, you know? Like, I don't want them to get the idea that we're just gonna let them finish their races for free. If we're chasing them and they spin out, we are going to try and box them, and we are going to try and stop them. Race or no race. So this is really going to be also a way of setting a line in the sand so they understand how we're going to be going after them.
Well, basically, if they finish the race and it goes off track, then we go up to the next level. So it's not only boxing and hitting, we go for spikes then too, and we start using the EMP.
Yep.
Okay, so I've written down stop shooting at street races and supporting those that do. If a vehicle is being impounded, boxed, pitted, that doesn't mean that guns come out to resolve what's happening. If they bring them, don't use them. And if they bring guns, they will be taken and focused on. This all comes back to ambushes that are being set up. We will stop responding this way if they're willing to modify what they're doing. We will not stop. However, if they want to... we will stop if they want to... I wrote this wrong. If they want to benefit from our generosity, they need to identify themselves with their crews. Otherwise, the aggression towards those that we can't identify will not stop. And these crew leaders and members of those crews need to hold each other accountable.
Yeah, that works for me.
What about the bike races?
I know nothing about the bike racing scene.
Fuck the bike racers, dude.
Hell,
I hear
Honestly,
bike race go
fucking
off and
rats.
I just don't respond. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, I've never been to a single bike racing chase at
Honda
all.
Civic is A+.
What
There's
what is the
there's
status
one that,
of our motor unit?
There's one that kicked up an hour before Tsunami that started at Sustantia Road, right by the Fudge Lane houses. And I got in a conversation with them. I'm the same way. Fuck the bikes. But they straight up said that they've got blessing from the Marabunta.
Angel,
Yeah, they
what's
probably
a...
do. What?
Sorry, Angel, what's a Hyundai Blossom?
A+.
A+.
So the thing is, the bike racers have openly declared war against us. They said the ambushes that they were doing are going to keep coming, and they're not going to
What the
step down.
fuck?
So they're not going to receive any of the generosity that the car racers are. The car racers have been through this before. I'm going to be honest with you. They've been through this song and dance, which is why they're probably so willing to call us and play ball, right? The bike racers know no such luxuries. They're completely new to this shit. I don't know if you're aware, but they set up an ambush and they shot down like 10 of us in the middle of the city after we EMP'd their race leader off of a bike. And they said that because we were like tasing them off their bikes at low speeds and we were EMPing them, we were trying to kill them, and so they're going to kill us. And the ambushes would not stop. They said they'd keep us acting up the aggression.
Man.
Oh my god.
They
This
said
is
it was
like...
to send a message and to get us to back off.
This is like...
Oh my god. Angel, could we please... I don't want to say it.
Say it.
No, say it.
Can we get permission only for the 94s with bikes to use our guns on the bike?
So
The automatics?
That's what I was gonna. Well,
Do you
here's the
wanna
thing,
blow them up?
We can't do
Hell
that.
yeah.
But here's the thing. I asked Scarlett what she thinks that we should do instead. She thinks that we should kick them off the bikes and use spike strips and just treat them like the car racers. So
What?
Spike strips are authorized for them. You can kick them off of their motorcycles. You can use EMPs. You're free to deal with them how you wish. But also, bike pits are authorized under 40 miles an hour as well. So you can just drive
Okay.
them off their bike.
Well, I don't really think that the Scarlet person's in a place to be like, well, we want to be treated like the street racers. Because the thing is that there's a give and take of respect. And she does not give respect. She's demanding it.
Exactly.
They're a bunch of
From where I
fuckwits on
sit-
2 wheels, dude. And they
yeah,
want to
from where I
be
can
treated
sit,
like street racers.
She wants the exact same treatments that they get, and she's willing to stand up and use guns to prove a point. From what I could tell, I think she's the leader.
Well, we'll sit her down with guns.
Wait,
Exactly.
who's the leader?
Her name is Scarlett. I don't remember her last name.
Sky.
Sky,
Scarlett. Yeah, I don't think she
Ah.
is leader, but I also can't tell anyone else that is one. There's another
She's
guy
a-
that his name is Psycho. He reached out to me and he was begging for us to
Mm.
step down the response and that he wouldn't let anyone shoot at races. To not listen to her. But he seemed like a nobody, so. But yeah, she organized a big ambush and she's gonna keep doing it, so we're gonna keep giving them the response they want. They asked for it.
Hell
Literally.
yeah. Well,
And then once they're willing to play ball and use their words like the civilized street racers, bike racers, or car racers, excuse me, then they can, have a seat at the table with the grown-ups and we can have a chat.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I have spoken to Clark. She is involved with Scarlet, and she's also involved in street racing, motor street racing. And I do believe that she wants to have the conversation, the adult conversation, without shooting. I think they're inexperienced because they're brand new to it. I don't think they've been street racing in cars before. So they don't really understand it. They have a different kind of mentality. But I do think they can be talked to.
Is this Scarlet
And
Sky
we
we're talking
can-
about?
Yes. She used to be Hydra. I do think we can talk to them and make it work.
I mean, if they want the
Well,
same
you-
treatment, I
you
mean,
say that. Listen, when I was in the cells with her, I said you should have thought about having a conversation with us before you used your guns. And she said that she just wanted to open a dialogue with us and send a message. So
Okay,
they're
well-
really not that intelligent.
how are we supposed to send a message back if not shoot at them in the face? So
That was my point as well. And then I reminded her that she's just a little bike racer and we're fully armed and functional police department and that she shouldn't try her luck.
yeah, and she's on a fucking bike. There's
Yeah.
nothing protecting her.
There's literally nothing. She said that we were risking her life.
That's not our
by
problem.
trying to bring her into custody, and that's exactly what I told her. Unfortunately, I think she might have brain damage from all the bike racing that she's
Well,
done.
I guess
which
they're-
might make this bit very difficult.
Holy fuck, bike racers might actually be more dumb
They
than
might be
street
dumber
racers.
than street racers. They might be.
And they're
it's
all
possible.
jacked up on NOS. Years and years of NOS use.
Mhm.
Who knew that a concussion would actually do something?
I don't know. I'm just like because I spoke with them, I definitely saw the inexperience on how to deal with cops, right? And maybe it's just that. Maybe there's
I
nothing
mean,
to it.
are we
but-
surprised, guys? I mean, think about every time someone does a bank and they hop on a bike.
Right.
Right.
Well,
These are the kind of people we're talking about. Like, what do you mean? I'm supposed to get away. You're supposed to leave now. I'm on a bike.
No. They're not like that. They're not like that.
Just
Well, okay.
They say that, but they couldn't get away from the police on their bikes, so they organized an ambush. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
if they want the street racer treatment, then I'm willing to have a conversation with words like the street racers do. If she fails to do that, then I guess I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
If she wants to be treated like them, we'll set the standard what the expectations are.
No, I
If they can't conform to it, then it's like, okay, well, don't, pitch a fit and be like, well, I'm not being treated like a street racer. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, you don't want what you're asking for, so shut the fuck up.
Are they even street racers? Just
Yeah, they're bike street racers.
Is it even racing when you're on a bike?
Yeah. I guess.
Do they have crews? Is it like?
No. I think it's growing currently. It's been happening more than often. I've definitely been seeing more bike street races as of late. It's definitely
Yeah,
growing.
I've seen a lot of them.
That's why. I mean,
Assisted
I
pedaling.
told Clark myself. I was like, listen, you should have spoken with them, not shot him. Like that was dumb.
Hmm.
She was like, well, we wanted to talk, but then they didn't want to. I was like, when did that happen? After or before the bullets? She was like, well, after. I was like, well, you can't do that. You got to speak with them. So I kind of tried to explain them how it works. So hopefully they'll come around and have a conversation. And yeah.
Okay. Well, I have these notes written down. We need to at least have a conversation with Snow. He needs to be a part of this, especially if it's SRU involved.
Yes.
And until further notice, let's square away what we're gonna say. Then let's pick a day, and then let's contact leaders. Let's propose a day. Be like, well, let me look at my calendar. Let's say hypothetically the 13th.
Sure. I honestly don't really care what day. Any day works for me.
Okay.
Well, I like the 13th.
Right. Let's go
Is it
for
gonna
the
be a
13th.
Friday?
What? It's a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
September 13th. Tuesday. Okay. So that's what we'll pick. That's our plan. So we have until next Tuesday to have enough conversation about the things that we want to outline. Make sure we're all on the same page. If you want to be a part of that in your SRU, I guess make that work. I guess what time during the day would we be able to capture the most of them?
I think after this tsunami.
Like 1-2 hours after last tsunami?
Yeah, maybe like an hour after the tsunami.
So it would
I'd say
technically,
it's
it would
like-
be 13 minutes from now.
Yes. I know that Anna's pretty late. She's around usually this time.
That's
we
pretty
usually
accommodating, and I would say
Shinigami
for
this time.
yeah, and
Tony.
I think that they should move around. This is enough ahead of schedule for them to move around whatever the fuck they have else going on.
Yes.
Man, every single time we plan something, my knee-jerk reaction is some fucker is gonna find out about this, and they're gonna use this to like do a major job.
Oh, I mean,
I mean, we don't need the entire police department. We just need SRU, really.
Yeah.
Like if they
Right,
if they
but, like,
do anything there,
A lot of jobs
we'll
require,
just-
you know, something that can compete with the S-Class.
You know what got me there?
So that's anyway. Who fucking
Yeah.
cares? Who cares? Great, you get your your
20K.
your 20K on
30K.
fucking. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 13.
We'll do a
Tuesday.
separate side meeting with all the bank busters, but it's only
Right.
to waste their time.
Exactly.
We'll just meet on Discord.
Yo, I think we stage like a big meeting. You know, a secretive big meeting, but we don't. But instead, we lay in wait at all of our banking institutions, and we just fuck them up, dude.
They
Anyway.
enter the bank. Surprise, motherfucker.
The meeting was here all along, you dipshit.
Do you have anything else to bring up?
No, I think this is the end.
I think it should be good.
Tuesday the
Alright.
13th, 1 p.m. PST. EST. Whatever about now, this time, next Tuesday, we're going to have this meeting, okay?
Sounds good to me.
I just and the thing about Suarez, like, I just don't know why he drives like a fucking asshole. Oh,
well, hey,
oh my!
Suarez, what's up?
Hey,
hey,
hey guys.
Hey, Suarez.
Hey, how you doing?
We
I'm
tried to
doing
get a
good.
hold of you for this SRU thing. It's weird.
Did you? No one called me, I don't think.
What? Oh, probably didn't. Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
it's
I
weird
didn't
how that
hit
happened.
send.
Well, keep
Oh.
up the good work, buddy.
Oh.
You're doing
It's a bit of a.
All right, well, we're
it's
done.
A bit of a
I think we're
impromptu
done.
meeting.
Yeah, I think we're
Oh,
done
that's
here.
it?
I think we're good to go.
Yeah. TLDR, bike racers, pew pew. So fuck them in the ass.
We're still going hard on the regular one?
Okay. So, for the real answer is we have a plan on what we're gonna do next Tuesday. This time, roughly, we're gonna have a meeting with all of the leaders and whoever else they want to invite out of their crew. We're gonna have a meeting with them all and then I don't know, put a line in the sand, like what we're looking for, why we are acting this way, and basically put the responsibility on them to deal with these kind of things. And if they don't want to comply, then we're going to continue doing what we're doing.
Okay. Sounds good. So until Tuesday, are we saying we're going hard or no, we're holding that until Tuesday?
Well, I think we start contacting the leaders now. And it's basically until Tuesday. I don't think we should let up.
Yep, I agree.
It's
Because if we
still on
let up,
them to get
the
crazy.
meeting comes and they'll be like, "Oh well, it wasn't that bad."
So I'm gonna read to you Suarez, because I want everybody to be on the same page. Oh, is this your? Oh, this is your time. You did the new track.
Yeah.
Okay. 8:32.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So these are the what we're going to lay out to them. These are our demands, and this is just our baseline. They need to stop shooting at street races and supporting those that do. If a vehicle is being impounded, boxed, or pitted, that doesn't mean that guns come out to resolve whatever's happening. If they bring them, then don't use them. But if they're going to bring the guns, the caveat is that they will be focused and those guns are going to be taken. All of this is focused on the ambushes that were set up with officers. We will stop responding this way if they're willing to modify what they are doing. If they want to benefit with our generosity, they need to identify themselves within these street crews, and they need to be accountable for their own crew members. We're still going to go hard for members that aren't identified as being members of these different street crews.
Yeah, but okay. That sounds good with me. Yeah, there's nothing I have to add or all that sounded good.
Okay.
Yeah.
What crews are you investigating?
Yes, me, right? Or yes,
Yes, you.
Right. Well, right now I'm mainly anyone I catch, I investigate them when I can if I feel like they haven't been investigated. Okay. But mainly, like I've been helping out with Prism a lot. I've been updating the sheet on that a lot.
Wait, say that again?
That's Hardcastle, right?
Claire is doing Prism. Hardcastle's doing Yokai, and then Pawn's doing Red Line.
Oh, what the fuck?
No one's doing Vendetta, and I wasn't gonna do Vendetta.
I'm doing Vendetta.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's get out there.
Oh, what's happening?
Jump, Brian.
Yeah.
Did you hear Hardcastle on 7?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said that he got anonymously pinged at Roosters, right in front of this
Jump,
PD. Brian, jump. And in front of his house. So we gotta dip out of here.
Should we look around the grounds first before we leave?
We probably should.
Nah, it's got one from
Right,
Davis PD.
Now you got one.
Watch out for any black vans like last time.
Hey, Hardcastle, we're gonna check the grounds here at the Trooper PD, and then we'll go over to Davis.
Yeah, copy that. I'm gonna double check my house real fast. I don't even have a car here. So I got in front of Trooper PD, just like down the road, I guess, right in front of the helipad.
Siri.
And then I got my house.
What do you mean down the road, north or south?
Right in front of the helipad, in front of PD. So south, just maybe 20 feet from the gate, 30 feet.
All right.
Get another one.
What if you slowly got exhaustion from shooting too much and like you had to go on like a...
That one came from Trooper PD again. Looks like it's on the...
It's on the what?
Really?
It's on the what?
Looks like it's up on the freeway near Trooper PD.
Yeah, the overpass.
Son of a bitch! Climbing the building.
Whatever, I'll take this.
They are moving very fast, though.
I like the light bar, though.
What's not for good seeing?
Still on the move?
I haven't got another, but probably.
These fucking ladders don't work.
Which ones?
The one by there. Ugh.
2-3, I have eyes on a matte black vehicle, all blacked out, going west on Capitol Boulevard towards Little Bighorn.
I'm gonna ride over Little Bighorn.
Vehicle's gone. They got out of here really fucking quick as soon as I drove by. Where was it at, Davis?
Let me double check one. If you look on the GPS, you'll see the symbol for Davis. It's the building right to the left of it.
The garage?
Yeah.
I'm currently at UC. I'm going to be scouting around Trooper PD.
Copy that.
Hardcastle, where do you want me to look in here? What would you like me doing?
Do you want to head to the other side of town, close to maybe Playa Vista, West Eclipse, and see if we can get anything over there?
Yeah, copy that. And I'm looking for, what am I looking for again?
No idea. I'm just getting anonymously pinged all over the place.
Okay, copy that. I'll head to West Coast.
They are moving very fast.
Two plus two equals me being a pussy.
What's the latest?
Say that again?
What's the latest thing?
I think the last one was at Trooper PD.
Yeah, the last one was on Trooper PD on the overpass. Haven't got any sense.
It's right there by Playa Vista and West Eclipse. Currently code 6.
I'm on Eclipse Boulevard by the Vault.
Yeah, I know. Glowing Ron sign in the distance.
And code 6 inside the garages on Playa Vista and West Eclipse, nothing.
Hardcastle, you live in Sandy, right?
No, I live on the beach and in Vinewood.
Make me rounds.
I got rid
Come
of
and
the
stop
sandy
me, dude.
place.
So where did you get pinged? Vinewood or on the beach?
'Cause I have a house on the beach, Beach Apt 44.
The one that got pinged?
Yeah.
Code 6 inside the graveyard too, it's code 4.
Yeah, like to see it. You sit back there, you sip your Capri Sun, you shut the fuck up! Mom's driving! Dude, Cost, welcome. Ah, another like-minded individual. You were thinking what I was thinking.
Yeah, so I got pinged to my beachside house, and then it was Roosters, and then Trooper PD again. I haven't seen anything since.
The
Oh god.
like rough estimate between pings.
30 seconds.
I got a vehicle. Oh, never mind. It's one of us.
You know, Knight, I was gonna call your car out too.
Yeah.
But I looked at the GPS.
All these three that you got ping from is like in a triangle, right?
Dude, I don't even know.
Beachside, Roosters, and then
I'm not
Trooper
sure.
PD.
It was Trooper Beachside, Roosters, Trooper.
You don't think that like triangulates to something, right?
Not really. It
I
kind
don't know.
of points to places that I'm usually going, like my house and then Bunny's business.
Were those the order of locations you went?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
As you go to my house to the business in the morning, and then I go to work. So.
I
Did
think
you
someone's go ahead, Copper.
did you go anywhere where they needed to know your PayPal this morning?
No, I've been at Davis, then the hospital, and the Trooper PD.
Maybe someone got out the hospital.
Dude, his streams were chill. Watching him sculpt. I don't know. I'm pretty
So
sure he
essentially
walked
then
away
someone's pretty much
after
following
Twitch
your
killed
every
like the
movement
creative part
and
of
thinking where you've been and whatnot, right?
the platform.
Essentially,
Copy that. So the spots you called out are clear. What do you think we should go from here?
Oh, I don't know. They could do anything now.
Honestly, I think we should give it a little bit. I mean, I would. Wait, stand by.
Where's Knight? Where's Knight?
Never mind. It's just Rami driving around like an idiot. Yeah, we. I mean, Hardcastle
Who the
might be
fuck
under
is
threat
that?
right now. Might want to stay somewhat near him.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid you're gonna get like sniped or some shit there,
008.
Hardcastle.
Oh, not again.
Or car bombed.
Suarez happened? What
Could
do you
be
mean?
Onion. She could be fucking with me.
True. Absolutely true.
So I do a 360 when I was outside MRPD on the way to you guys.
No, the only way you don't get tailed is by driving like a complete
Damn,
asshole,
Ron.
just like they do. So we can't tail them. And then, you know, keep checking behind if there's the same vehicle, obviously tailing you, but...
Yeah, I haven't seen anything since I've left PD.
Oh, W streamer. Okay. Juarez?
I guess in the meantime, we can let things sit a second, and if you get something further, we can try to like go after him as soon as it happens. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I get another ping.
I copy that. You think we should go back to channel 2 then, or hang out on this channel for the time being?
Yeah, hey, Hardcastle, if you get another ping, write something in 311 and head that direction.
Yep, I got you.
Alright, let's go to back to 2.
Alright, sounds good, guys. Oh, yeah.
Is there any available units to collect evidence from a red-haired woman in the lobby?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, when do you want us to start reaching out to leaders of the crews?
Oh, let's do it now.
Okay.
I'm
I don't know
gonna,
what to
I'm gonna
say.
try calling Tony. And then I'm gonna call Juan Carlos Hernandez. Excuse me.
What are you gonna say to them so I don't say anything much different, so they understand that, you know, it's the same thing?
Radio chat.
You're calling them on behalf of
Can do.
SRU, and we think
Can
it's
do.
time that we have a conversation. And just leave it at that. It has to do with
Okay.
the escalated aggression.
Mm-hmm.
This is the time and date. Bring whoever you want.
Because I might have to text Shinigami. I don't know where she's around. And I'll
Try
call
calling
Anna
her.
then.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
And then I'll have Hardcastle's doing Prism, right?
2 + 2 equals me being a pussy.
Claire.
Claire's. Okay. All right.
And Pawns on red line.
Pawns on red line. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see. Honda's around, so I'm gonna call her.
Mm-hmm.
Lima 51, 23.
And then I'm gonna email
Tony.
What? What?
Email Tony.
No. Everly.
Oh.
Just so that they know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go do that. You should probably try to get a hold of Shinigami.
All right.
Claire. Oh, okay. All right, got it. All right, bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's 1037 Dutch London Street.
Hello?
Hey, Pond. Are you
What's
there?
Oh, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Hey, what are you
Yeah,
doing
what's up?
right now?
Not much. I was just looking at reports and exploring some stuff. What's up?
Are you at MRPD?
Yes, I am.
All right. I want to talk with you about what our response is going to be with the street racing escalation. Our Angel said it was called Operation Archangel.
Yes.
Okay.
I see you.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try and figure out.
Oh,
how
your
to close
sirens
this.
are on.
Good. I wanted people to know where I was the entire time. That's my favorite thing. That's great. Oops. Stupid fucking car. One. God damn it. Hey,
Did you need me?
Yes.
Wanna hop in?
I'm parking this because it has sirens, I guess. It's making Pond deaf.
Copy that, Lima 51, Mark.
Yeah. I want to talk to both of you guys, actually. Okay. Oh, you can get in the car, or you guys can stay. I don't really care. Just
Okay,
want to have a chat.
okay.
So.
You okay, Pon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just sad because the queen died.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
So what's going on with the scene?
So, myself, Hardcastle Fury, Angel Knight. We were hoping Snow would be around, but for the leads of SRU, we were trying to have like a meeting for our current response, the Archangel initiative that we have going on, and what our next steps are going to be. So we are going to call for a meeting with these crews, their leaders, and then I guess whoever else they want to bring. That's a part of that kind of shit. It's gonna be next Tuesday at basically right now, next Tuesday, 1 p.m. PST. Let me do the math for you. Is it 9 p.m. for you right now, Pond?
Me being a pussy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so 9:11 p.m. But basically 9 p.m. Tuesday the 13th. I'm gonna read off what we're basically gonna be discussing with them. If there's anything you want to add or change, I just want to make sure that everybody's invited if you're a part of SRU to be there for this, so that we're all on the same page and we can bring up any kind of discrepancies that we have going on. Give me a second. Because once I've at least shared this with the SRU members so we know that this is happening, we're going to be contacting the leaders of these groups. And I know that you're a part of Redline Investigation. So I was going to call Tony and set that up. And then I'm also going to be calling Juan Carlos Hernandez. He leads Vendetta. Fury is contacting Shinigami. And Claire Everly is investigating Prism. So I'm trying to give everybody... Where the fuck was those 1013s? Oh, it's down on forum. $310?
It's Jenny.
$390. That's Jenny. Fuck, dude.
Fuck, no one's going. Oh yeah, they are. There's 4 converging now.
Spike leaving the area. I shot him. I don't know if they're involved.
It's odd for Jenny to be on her own down there.
Yeah, I'm confused. There was another officer with her down there.
They jumped
You
off the
guys
bike,
have guns on you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm keeping my distance now, negative.
You got a guy wearing all yellow gear.
Hey, Pred, until we know exactly what's going on, try and get him in cuffs.
Shots fired?
Took him out, took him out.
Alright, well that answers that.
Yeah, I'm still... Brian
We get,
asked me about
medical
the
stage in the
subpoena for
area?
Richard. I'm
Yes.
still waiting on an answer.
Yeah, I heard that there's like a weird miscommunication or something that's happening,
Made that
but
call?
the bottom line is that this needs to happen. What the fuck?
Copy this one.
Did you see that person try and kill us?
Keep the comms up.
Yeah, as far as I'm
Northbound
aware,
Strawberry
Crane was
Ave
looking into it, but I haven't heard
Board.
anything back from him, so...
Gas station.
Okay. Because our
There's been a
initiative
car?
is to make
No, the
Richard
original car was the
a
gray
example.
Sia, and
I
then
guess
there was a
he's
black Lamborghini.
a racer
I saw Black Lambo going
for
north on Dutch London Street towards Maze Bank Arena.
not DNF. I'm trying to remember what
Running
crew.
northbound, now
But either
transitioning on the
way,
low side of the freeway.
I want him to be made an example of for us pursuing his
Sanchez
financials.
occupied twice.
He has no job and he
so
has
this is the
loads of
bomb shooting,
assets.
correct?
So I either want to get our hands on
We're
those
unsure.
assets.
It's 2 females. They're not Vagos,
I
so I don't think
100%
so.
agree.
but-
It's just,
Keep them detained.
I think it's
get 'em a
better if
search.
you and Angel and the leads of SRU go to him and ask him what's the deal with it, so we
If I
can
can
improve
actually
the
keep up
speed.
going off road about northbound behind the cunt building.
Let's grab Hull. Hey Hull, can you hear us?
Any?
238, myself and Pawn and Nova are grabbing Hall from her car and we're gonna get her to a safer area.
Westbound behind the Vinewood Bowl.
Let's pop her in and just get her out of here.
Alright, let's go.
Take your signs up on the top of the taco building. Please don't shoot me.
Whoever that unit is behind, that's
Let's just
waiting
move
outside
her.
the Vinewood Bowl, stay right there. They're probably coming to you.
Does it need a
Maybe
repair,
just
Nova?
against
Is
the
that what's
wall.
going on?
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming at the.
Alright, I'm gonna move the car weight and then let's get our rifles and
Move me over to a corner so I can at least
Yeah,
make
see
sure
him
she's
coming
okay.
headed towards Fenwell Place. right now.
what corner?
Anywhere on the left, maybe triangular with this car just so I have cover.
Passing Fenwell Place,
Behind this
eastbound
building.
Vinewood Park
Yeah, in this
Drive.
alleyway maybe.
Left northbound
Behind
Elgin
you?
Avenue.
Good parallel, by the way.
Merging
buddy.
northbound
Wait, you want to be in
Marlowe.
that alleyway?
I don't want to go like too far from the scene, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
They're off-road again,
Yeah.
off of
I was gonna
Pillow to
back into this
Mount
alleyway
alleyway.
behind us here. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
eastbound off of
Okay.
Mount Han, northeast.
I'm gonna take her out, okay?
Okay.
Down to Sonora.
Towards Sonora. Yeah, referring towards the Fuerte Blanca. They're on the road, northbound Sonora right now. They're off-road towards the...
Where are you going with my car, Nova?
Is this
Towards Ellis
PD
Freeway.
related to the 78th?
Hey, firm, they left the area. I'm VCB on the bike.
I got
I'm gonna stand a little bit far away from you so they don't get you while.
It went off road towards west
What?
off Sonora. I got him. We're south on Mount Han Road right now.
Copper, if you want to come up here, just look to your eyes on top of my car.
We're going off road again.
Oh, I was gonna use the umbrella.
Still got him. Radio.
Stay on him, Dan.
We're back to Sonora Road. Back to Sonora Road.
What's up?
Definitely have to. Okay, they're off road again. They take a jump.
Oh yeah, you're in the bad part here. Here, come over
Go
here.
towards Sonora Road again.
And then come over here. And then jump on this side.
They fell off the bike. 1,000% fell off the bike.
On Sonora?
Good shit, right?
Yeah.
Yes, on Sonora. I don't see their. I see the vehicle, but.
Okay,
Hey,
careful.
just
We're
watch
near
your,
La Puente
watch your north
Blanca.
here, because they can climb up these stairs right here and get you. So.
Well,
It's pretty
beneath
obvious
us
they do.
is Jenny and Pond, and I'm trying to give them overrun.
10-4.
Alright, locate these females. I think I see people
Oh, I'm
moving in
good.
the bushes. I'm unsure though.
Sports bike on scene. Going north Sonora might not be involved. I'm gonna get out on foot and do some bush checking.
Oh, Jenny was with Gunner.
They have to be ejected. It might be down
No
somewhere.
shit, they have to have ejected. Then there's nobody on the fucking bike.
Where did they fall off the bike? At the top of the...
I'm not too sure. They took a jump and then I just seen the bike by itself at the bottom. They might have, you know, sometimes when you get ejected and you're not exactly
we get
where
school
you see
EMS
them
in?
isn't exactly where they are. They might have ejected back. I'm gonna head up the hill a little bit.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Pond?
Canines on scene. Or canines
Oh,
on
we
scene.
do, actually. You know what? I do.
Hey, firm, head to the scene. See if you can, Martel, see if you can locate these fuckers.
238 for all units that are down at Jamestown. Is the area clear enough for us to get EMS? Jenny needs medical. Anybody have an issue with me calling this area code 4 so we can get medical?
Just radio with Gunner. I mean, if you or you can make the call yourself, Copper.
What's going on? Sorry.
We're trying to get EMS over here to treat Jenny.
Yeah, 10-4. 455. I got one.
My dog's... Okay. My dog's tracking one.
Okay, EMS. Thanks, Pond.
And so, can you guys direct EMS into the alleyway, please?
Zags, the drug pug is fucking cool.
Where did
Yeah,
you
don't
find
be
the,
sorry for that.
The individual that you see? Is she up on the hill or down towards Sonora?
Okay, my dog is tracking someone else.
The only thing is I want him to periodically make like the is there a way to edit like the pug's like audio file? And have like hardcore like
Keep up with her if you
sniffs
can.
and snorts and stuff and like the backwards sneezing that pugs have.
Stop.
I don't actually
Turn
care
that
if
bush
my
on.
hair works with the hat. I'm still gonna wear the hat. Help me.
I knew you can get up here because I caught somebody boxing weed once.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Either that or they got picked up right there.
Be more NNS. Okay. Of course it's NNS. Of course it's NNS.
I'm leaning towards like maybe
Typical German engineering.
somewhere on that fucking motorbike that passed us.
I've said
about
his name 3 times.
4 mics ago.
He will appear.
Yeah, they must have got picked up here. Trailing's right here.
That bike's still in the area. I pursue this bike, orange in color.
The vest looks really, really
off
fucking good.
yellow shirt. Pursue this guy. successfully and activating.
Found Mount Handon Road. Orange bike, beige hoodie, off-road eastbound towards the Fuente Blanca.
Phone level there, sir.
I guess they're through and through, so I'm just gonna go ahead and park.
Yeah, that's North Road.
Visual is on the radio.
Yeah, northbound Sierra Road.
The Santo de la Muerta.
A+ for this bike.
A+ or S+, then?
I can't touch her.
We normally always, if it's a sports bike, we always pursue them in S+.
A firm.
Right east. Passenger Red Road lights track eastbound off road. Dirt road path eastbound. On his phone, he's making a call.
Pass to one back.
Right.
It'll be, if he do a stop like that, knock him off his fucking bike.
A firm.
Senor Road. That's southbound Senor Road. Actually going straight off road, so southbound.
You turn back.
Senor Road. In La Fuente Blanca.
Sending it southbound Sonora Road. That's in the original scene, southbound Sonora Road.
Hey, let's clear up that road, get that bike out of the road, and clear up traffic there.
Secondary crossing by Park Drive, southbound Elgin.
309, do we got a plate on this vehicle? Because it might come back to the bike that left the scene of the shooting.
Southbound.
Really? No casings?
An alley eastbound towards Elgin.
I'm having the bug where we don't see casings then.
Oh, fuck. He's going
We're going to be coming out on Clinton. We're east on Clinton.
Oh, there we go.
We're going now south on Elgin.
Can you hold primary or you want me to hold it then?
Go ahead. You have speed on me. Plate. I was trying to get a plate.
We've already got it all.
Up 496 secondary, continue
Okay,
southbound
he found the
Elgin.
pile of casings because, dude, there's...
Yeah.
I got a plate.
Okay.
You only need to grab like one, so...
672.
Who's this unit just behind us, just not
Dispatch,
leaving
is that
when
a
I
match?
said we're good to go? Like,
Crossing Vespucci.
we're good to go, unit, you don't have to go.
Your CVPI, slow your bitch ass down.
Excuse me? Are you
Alright,
gonna
let's
run
go to
that back?
Viceroy.
I apologize, I'm sorry.
Where's Nova?
We're going too slow,
Put it back to the bar, yeah.
In the elbow, Jenny.
Okay.
On one to you.
Going inside, I'm gonna go around.
Following him through. Going on McDonald's, coming out of McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Oh, he went inside the garage. He's exiting McDonald's eastbound, now southbound, we're in Lowenstein.
Guys on continuing southward Lowenstein.
Stick to the left. Chargers coming through.
Dude, sometimes these comms are just
Last
so
one,
fucking funny. Especially like people that just don't pay attention and they just say whatever.
All the way
And it's
around
like,
right now. He's taking left going northbound.
I got eyes on him. He's about to pass Carson right now.
He went into this parking lot right
trooper
here.
pug?
I don't have eyes.
what if you,
I got eyes
what
continuing,
if you
northbound.
added an Audi
Going into the
Quattro
I'm out of gas.
K9? It's a Audi Quattro that follows me around and sniffs
I
out
still got eyes
drugs.
I
on. He's
gotta
still
break up.
parallel Little Bighorn in the aqueducts. He just took the jump over the red thing, continuing eastbound.
The red thing.
Dispatch, did we ever get a match?
VCB.
There's no match from the 6.
Oh, he's going through that. Shut up! He's going through that tunnel up there. Sorry, God, that was rude. Okay, we're off road. He went through that tunnel up there.
10-4.
Comms for these goddamn 80, please.
Come on, Ruger, what the fuck?
Okay, assess the wound.
He must be back up on Popular Street by now.
I think
Fucking
you know what worked before was I just kept calling her deputy. I just snapped her out of it in a fucking fit of anger.
Look, if the last words that she hears is you calling her deputy, I'm gonna snap your neck.
See, my cadet said we saw him
It's
go
a fucking
east on
gamble,
Capitol.
let me tell you that.
All right, if you want to fucking gamble, I guess we'll see what happens.
north or south. I really hope this deputy wakes up.
Oh, look who it is.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna.
I mean, was seen
push
going
this one
towards the
second.
barrio
I can't see
before. I
any
mean,
lines
it'd
of
be safe
bullet.
I
to
snap
keep
neck.
heading there.
Shit.
Oh,
her
okay.
pulse actually lowered
yeah,
with that
yeah.
one.
Code 6 in the train tracks.
Either we're
north
losing her
Chunk
or
Street.
she didn't really. She subconsciously.
I
heard it.
dump body in the
Probably
ocean.
roll by of the barrio.
Hey guys,
Okay, let
what's
me
going
say-
on here?
Oh,
Janetti,
officer shut
Janetti,
down.
Let me do a test.
Go to the vehicle again.
Janetti, take a couple of steps away and let me see if
motorcycle.
her heart rate goes higher.
Suspect was wearing like
What is
a
it?
pale
Janetti,
yellow
do your
plaid
job.
shirt.
Shit. I gotta walk
She's
away.
really excited about.
Ricky,
about
I
you.
need your help.
Okay,
I can't.
that's
I
fine.
can't be in
I
this
got no
surgery.
visual.
Right, so that's fine. We're not losing her. That's good. Right,
Fair
we
enough, I need
flush
to
this
break
little
for
wound with
maintenance.
saline again.
Just my presence is
Trinidad, I did
lowering her
lock that
pulse.
apartment down for you.
We got
I'm
the
sorry,
cold stuff.
everyone.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
no
good
rapid
job there,
scores.
Fitz.
It's the only job I do. So.
What seemed to be the issue here?
Right here.
Gunshot wound through the shoulder. The slight bruising as well from where the shots to the vest were.
For the
I'm gonna
medical
code
stuff.
6 that tunnel again. Make sure he wasn't tucked off on one of the sides in there.
If he was though, Hydra, he's gonna be long fucking gone.
I'll watch from back here.
All right,
So-
Janetti,
Yeah,
no
they don't
problem.
have patience for that, do they?
Do we have any 95s? Did we get anyone from the shooting?
We didn't get shit. The only thing we have in plate
so
for that
that's
motorcycle
all-
and the abandoned motorcycle by La
all
Fuente
looking
Blanca. We
better.
could go back,
Lovely
see if it's
stuff.
still there, and we can
Um,
get some bolos
Let me
out.
try and
6:30.
There was
we
like
did
5
get it.
cops
some
there.
little
Nobody
stuff
did
in to
that.
bring around a little bit. Janetti, just do me one favor. Janetti, just shout deputy
6:30.
just
We
once.
got a 195. The driver of
Deputy,
that
I hope that
motorcycle,
deputy's
but she's
okay.
GSR negative.
See if she's
Did you guys
coming too.
document the motorcycle and everything?
Wow.
Did you guys hear
I got
something?
the 95. I was
Ma'am, can you
documenting
hear me?
it in case.
Come on, you guys. We have to do
Can't
better
hear
than
me.
this. We have to. There was 5 cops when I
Okay.
left. Like 5 minutes ago.
I was
It's
gonna say
impossible that
paradox.
nobody documented that vehicle. Did
okay.
anyone even grab evidence from the
Marilyn, you
shooting?
have you up on 3, okay?
Hey, Fern.
We grabbed you up. Leave
I
you
also
here.
grabbed
You can't do
evidence,
that.
You're here.
I put a report
come
up. It says
Can I
Jimmy
charge-
Hall
charge her?
shot Jamestown,
Is she
Ohio.
alive? Just charge her for the bed.
All right, so it's $1,400,000 for the bed for the night. All right.
That's easy.
All right. All right, to bill
I
you
own
through
a
the app.
company. I'm good.
Okay. Now I'm gonna get you up on 3, okay?
1041.
How's she doing?
You have to.
One.
Janelle, why are you not here? Why are you neglecting my care?
I know, right?
What the fuck, Janetti? I thought we were closer than that.
Real quick, let me give you one of
I thought so
these.
too, but your pulse kept lowering.
Okay, that's fine. And then on
Okay,
3
so that means
with
you
me.
leave?
But
Now
when I
you
went
want to get
away,
with
it
me?
got better.
1,
Maybe that was
2,
just,
3.
you know, oh.
Did it EMS?
It's a miracle.
Go for EMS.
Maybe it was
I'm gonna get
because
closer, I'm
I...
That was La Fuente
Yeah,
Blanca. For that 95
See, I
we
feel a
had.
lot better now that you're moving
Yeah, fell
closer.
off a bike.
You feel better now. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I feel a lot better.
Okay, well, you're looking good.
Yeah, he was practically
Definitely better than when you came in.
What happened to me, Doc?
You got shot a lot. Luckily, you were in a vest, but you did have one straight gunshot to your shoulder. But it's been flushed with saline. The wound is clean, and we've wrapped it in gauze and bandage. If the bleeding continues, please come back. We will redress it for you. But it was a straight.
Just pour
in and
some
out.
whiskey on it.
What's up, Spantex?
Hell yeah, that's what I do.
36
Fuck you down
eggs.
the hatch. But yeah, you
I
should
like
be fine.
vodka.
You're looking good. You're
Hey,
looking
Period, thank you for the 6
goddamn
eggs.
Really good.
Bari,
actually.
thank you for the 80 eggs.
If I do say so myself, that's
Wow,
my best
we're never
bandage
gonna
yet.
go hungry.
Let's make sure we get this.
Also, thank
out.
welcome
Rick,
again.
if
Thank
you're
you.
I don't mind.
involved in this pursuit
So lucky.
at
Thank you for
any
the
level,
14.
Make sure you get
I
a
can't post
statement
anywhere
written
'cause
together.
Welcome.
You can keep it for your personal
What's up,
files,
Blue?
right?
Alright, so no
I have a
we need
picture
some
of
other-
Bison.
92 years,
Three
tier
oh nine,
3
yeah, shout out
eggs.
to Channel 2.
Nice.
Thank you.
Are we on
Yeah, channel 2.
Thanks,
I am.
Docs.
Yeah, this
Thanks
was
for all of
channel
you
2
saving
the
me. There's a
entire
lot of
time.
you
I'm
here.
staying
Holy
on-
shit,
I'm
there's
10-7.
money.
Got the entire team.
Holy
Got
shit.
you on 9, mark you
Because you've just
10-7,
been treated at
0846.
Viceroy Medical Center. Please
Wow.
do not get yourself hurt again. We do not want to see you here.
Yes,
Have a
because
good
I
rest of your
intentionally got
day.
shot by that
Copy at
gun.
465, mark you 10-8,
Oh, you did?
0848.
Wow, Gilly. Yes.
Wow.
You know, I drove into the
God.
south
Did we get
side
the
and we were
plate
like,
from
pull
last
over,
night?
and then someone from a roof went brrrr straight into me, and I was
Stand
like,
by.
yeah.
Then he got on the radio
This
and
is
she's
what I
like, yo,
wanted.
I'm gonna
I'll
catch
get
a
you
few.
the plate after.
Watch me.
Nice.
I was like, I
The
think I'm
bike
being
of
shot at. And
Blanca
Bertel's like,
Martello
does that
comes
mean
back to
78? I'm like,
Quigley,
yeah.
Hayabusa.
It was the most relaxed I've been while being shot, to be honest. Because I knew it was already over when they started. Gunner literally put the defensive position so that I was with the bullet.
Really?
The 9 there, Martel, you get out.
Yeah, he defensively put his car so I was
Quimbly?
facing outward.
Yes, Quimbley.
Well.
She was just leaving from Dodo. So.
Don't worry.
What a guy.
Okay.
What a guy. I meet shielded gunner.
Oh.
But he
Yeah, I mean,
lived
so
to
does
tell the tell.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go shoot him in the head
But
anyway for
hey,
doing
good
it.
news, Paul. Good
RP,
news.
paperwork, 15 mics.
Didn't catch anyone. No one. No one was caught.
Fucking
No
perfect.
95s.
I bet there's not gonna be a report for me either. 'Cause
I already made the
learned
report.
with this. Oh well, that's something because I have this running joke where every time I get shot, there's never a report, and I'm actually really proud.
Dude,
There's a
same
report
here.
and people have
Same
got
fucking
evidence,
here.
yeah.
Well, Pawn, Nova, and I were having a meeting, and then we saw the 13, and then we're like, all right, really? We just went.
Just me.
Went
being
to you.
shot by the Vagos. No biggie, bro.
So
because they were selling on their fucking turf again.
You were selling on their turf?
They were selling on their turf, and then they were selling literally across the road from their turf.
So what happened? You
We
guys
roll
just,
up.
it
Guy
was a
starts to
booth
drive
and then they
away.
just
I
opened
leaves
fire
us
or
like
what?
once around the block, and then they're all on roof shooting.
That's a solid plan,
I got
not
a
gonna lie.
hay gunner. We got a 37 down on the
Love
south
when they
side. I
sell
got a
on
hay
their turf.
gunner.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up
we're
now.
open fire
All right.
upon.
Use whiny as a base.
So I'll be honest. What if we just patrol their turf and sell weed on their turf,
I mean, I'd sell on their turf at this point.
and then we drive down, you know, the supply and demand?
I should have just raided each and every one of them.
Step up this call, Dr. Minton?
Yes, of course, go.
There you go.
Wow. Thanks to the brilliant medical minds at Viceroy.
Live
welcome.
another
You
day.
live again.
The V and VIP care.
Can we leave this place now?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, hostels.
Grab some
yeah.
cucumber
Thank
water.
you
on the
very
way out.
much.
Bye.
Thank you.
You can thank STD for all the doctors being here today.
Yep.
Scouting and Training Division of the hospital.
Hey, we use STD. That's our
Dispatch
our
336,
speed trap
10-8,
down at the
76,
Dodo
latest
delivery
10-10,
place.
a burger shot.
We're STD now.
You can have it, man. You can have
Yeah.
it. What
Yeah,
the
it's
fuck?
mine now.
You guys gonna eat the dog?
No.
I don't know why you guys are kneeling, but it's so weird. Freaks.
EMS are like their own brand of weird.
Yeah, but it's always been that way. Like tackling each other and like meowing at each other. Like the weird
Yeah.
cat ears.
Remember when they were the anime club and pretending to be anime characters? That was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Paul, we're going to my meeting hill. If you want to ride with Gunner, tell him to come get you.
I think he's still doing shit, so we're good.
Okay. So, what I was saying with the warrant that we're waiting to go through, we'll want to
699,
piggyback on that
76,
with the subpoenas for his phones, because we are trying to track down. We believe that there will be evidence of street crew members, if not the leaders of street crews, contacting Richard about shooting and his involvement and telling him to sit the fuck down. But it also ties into looking at assets. He has no job, so how does he own these vehicles? How is he paying the rent? Like where are his sources of income? Because if that can't be proved, like what are our options when someone doesn't have?
So
Hey, Brad.
turn this radio off. So the general idea of what I spoke to Angel about was we get the 2 subpoenas, the phone and the 60 days bank. I can guarantee you that the bank records are going to lead to the casino. Don't ask me why, but every drug dealer is going through the casino. And then we'll have to subpoena the casino.
Such as
and then
like
after
payouts or
just huge amounts of money going in and out of the casino. Like, I had a subpoena on somebody else who I'm waiting for Crane to get back to me on.
then we're definitely gonna have to subpoena the casino and look for their payouts for like people winning, because if there are none that justify going in and out, then there's money traveling in and out of their place that's being done illegally.
And then as soon as that's done, the idea was to get the subpoena for the date of his car purchase and days prior, so that you had this period where he's got illegal money, and then the last period where he had no job and everything that you can prove he had no money, and then you had a solid basis to say, well, this time he didn't have any money legally, and this time he doesn't have any money legally. He can't afford to pay for the car then. He can't afford to pay for his asset fees legally now. Take it. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
The subpoena went in about a week ago. Like I say, apparently Crane was reviewing it, and Angel said she'd have a word with him, but I haven't heard anything back so far.
Angel said that there was like a miscommunication or whatever. I will follow up and press with her just to see where that is, and then I'll also go to Crane and then just be like, let's have the two of you talk. Like being the middleman between two people that like each other, but they don't want to talk to each other.
Well, I don't. Crane could have just told me he denied it. Like, I wouldn't. If he's got denied, it got denied, right? I don't know though.
Fuck. Okay. Because this, I mean, this is like the tiny domino in a large series of events that are about to happen. Because I would really like to use this as an example of like what we can do to scare the fucking shit out of these people. I don't think anybody's being careful. Not from what we've seen for the sheets that we've gotten in the SOU and how people just blatantly say things. I don't think they're careful. But I don't know if that's that they're comfortable because we don't have enough of a bite to scare them. Not that I'm saying that that's necessarily our fault, but that it would be indicative of something like that, right? So, you know, if they're not bothered enough by our presence to even be careful and take their situation seriously, then maybe an overall change in our degree with how we manage this stuff. But I think showing that we do go after these things will tighten them up pretty quick. Okay, so that if you have to go, I just wanted to hear. We're just very interested in what you're gonna find, because we want to hear from the text things, and then also, like you said, the buying of his vehicles, because he has no cash flow.
So 60 days is pretty wild for requesting, right? It's pretty. But I mean, the PC is there in the subpoena. I can send you both subpoenas and you can review them.
Yeah.
I think it's better if the leads go to Crane and ask him what he wants more. But like I said, I've received no communication as to if it was denied. I just got told it was being looked into. I'll send them you both though, so you can have a read of it.
I would appreciate that. Okay. And then so the rest of this is mostly for Pond. But I want you to know about it since you're helping us with the SRU investigations. So I'm going to call some of these people today. And if I can't get a hold of them, I'm going to send them an email to see when they'll be around so we can have a conversation. So I can tell them next Tuesday. I have to do math. I can do this. At 4 p.m. PST, Pacific time, or wait, EST, 4 p.m. EST. I don't know. Does that work for you guys?
Yeah, I'm available whenever.
Okay. We are going to have a meeting. I haven't picked a location yet, but we're going to invite the leaders of these teams. This is what we're going to discuss with them. We're gonna lay out, I guess, our guidelines.
I think going to this meeting with the subpoenas potentially in, right? I think that gives you don't even have to tell them because the word's gonna spread. As soon as he realizes he's got 60 days of bank and phone.
Well, this isn't about specifically just Richard O'Connor. This is about our increased aggression and what's actually happening in these street races. So these are basically our demands. Otherwise, we're gonna stay with our current aggression.
21 eggs for me.
And this is our baseline. Stop shooting at street races and supporting those that do. If a vehicle is being impounded, boxed, or pitted, that doesn't mean that guns come out to resolve whatever is happening. If they bring them, don't use them. If they want to bring them, the caveat is that we are going to hard focus those people with the guns and they will be taken. This is all of this is happening because of the ambushes that have been set up with officers where they are gunned down by Class 2s. We will stop responding this way if they are willing to modify what they're doing. If they want to benefit with our generosity, they need to identify themselves with these crews. So there are people that will be a part of these things that aren't identified with the crew, and basically this boils down to that these are the ones that are abusing what's going on and the mutual respect that's going back and forth between law enforcement and the street racers. They need to be accountable for their own members. So this is the whole purpose of talking with those leaders.
Self-moderation, pretty much. Right.
I mean, they've been told the same thing before, but now that they have they've basically established themselves. This is just what's going to happen until the Class 2s don't happen anymore. Is there anything you guys want to add?
I mean, for me, I don't really, experience the getting shot from the racing scene.
Right.
I just mainly just get the S plus vehicle that gets left. So I guess Pond, you probably have more experience in what you want.
Yeah, I think for me it's like the racing stuff is fine, but the boosting is my main issue right now. But I don't know if we can really address that. It's only if they're really boosting crews, Just like people going to fucking low class boosts in S classes and then wondering why we're responding to, and then I get the shitty attitude of, oh, C boost for a charger, and I'm like, bro, I just saw your GTR.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm here?
I will write down, let's talk about boosting. Because that's something that needs to be squashed.
Yeah, because I want to send CVPIs and the appropriate people to calls.
Right.
But it's hard when I then get a call saying, hey, there's a two-door AMG here at this boost, and I'm like, hello.
Yeah, shift 3 can be a bit of a nightmare when we're already low on interceptors.
Yeah, I know what you guys are talking about. That's been going on for a long time. All right. It doesn't necessarily have to do with racing, but I know that a lot of these people that are part of these crews have been involved in the boosting. So, okay. Anything else?
No, I think
Not from me.
I think everything that needs to be covered is pretty going to be covered, just the aggression and shit. So I don't really think I have any super to add to notes,
Okay.
Like if they have an issue, I'd rather they come in and talk with us about specific people instead of just shooting everyone,
Mm-hmm.
Come and have a fucking conversation, see what we can do about that driver,
Yeah. This is specific to the street racing scene versus the bike street racing scene. That is a different monster.
That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, they want to be treated the same as street racers. They're demanding the same respect without giving it. And they just don't understand what has gone into the work to have the established boundaries that we do with the street racing scene. And the person that was been communicating this with us shot down officers and then demanded conversations with us, and then is standing there wondering why now we're being aggressive with them specifically.
So here's my so I understand we're trying to de-escalate with them now, right, to get them to come to the talking board. Well, what's going to happen?
Well, right now we're not de-escalating with anybody.
You're telling them how it is. You're basically demanding they stop.
Yeah, no, this demands. Is titled literally demands.
Demands, okay.
But this this meeting has nothing to do with street racing.
Okay.
With motorcycles. This is purely for the known crews for the street racing scene. I don't know what the bike racing really is called or what it's about. I don't go to them because motorcycles are 10 times more cringe than any nos huffing street racer doing anime shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything then.
Okay. Okay, sweet. And that's all.
Alright, sweet. Hell yeah.
Two. Sorry, I'm a little bit quiet because also my ADHD is through the roof, and
No, it's fine.
I already can't. My brain is like mush. I don't know where she went.
She was here and she disappeared.
I'm gonna pick her up. I don't know.
Let me check.
Come.
Okay. Here's an email back, okay? It's a voicemail. Oh, hey, Snow. Thank you. I will check out the locker. We are planning a meeting with the heads of the street racing team on the 13th, which is next Tuesday, 2 hours after Tsunami. Please be there. I have notes to go over. Copper. The end. What were you saying, Noah?
I was just saying, could you drop me back off at PD?
Yeah, we're going back there.
Interviews.
Pond, I'm gonna call Tony and invite Redline.
Yeah.
Brian's calling me.
Do you have a suggestion of a location? Pond?
Hey Brian, what's up?
Honestly, we need somewhere we can maybe all just sit down or have a conversation without any kind of worry because something could happen.
I'm with Copper and Pond right now. Do you want? Where are you now? You're at Harmony. Okay. Well, I give Copper the subpoenas. Pretty much, I was told that Crane was actively looking into them, and that was the last communication that I heard. I haven't given any feedback, anything like that. So it's just waiting on. It's waiting on Crane, pretty much. Yes. So I had a feeling that rather than me going to Crane because Crane hates me because I go to him for every drug trafficking thing, that SRU leads can go to him and say like, what do we need to get this over the line?
Must be a phone guy.
But then again,
hello.
But then again, honestly, Brian, if you see the subpoena,
what's up? What do you need?
All right, let's go. Like that.
100%.
Yeah, I'm still doing his prosecution for his case. I don't really want to look into more stuff with Sai.
Yeah, call Copper.
I'm sorry.
Just keep me in the loop about it.
No, I'm sorry. Bye. Thanks, bye. Yeah, fuck him up. Fuck him up.
A nudge on it, by all means. All right, Brian.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Sorry. Bye.
Brian will probably be giving you a call to catch up with you about the conversation we just had. All right. If you need anything, I'll be around for a bit.
Let's say for a location, I was thinking we're gonna have to have somewhere that they're gonna. Are we inviting all the leaders at once, or is it just one by one?
No, all at once, because we want everybody to be on the same page, and we're giving them enough time to clear their schedules or wake up.
Maybe the theater that's up on Bay Tree instead of the Vinewood one.
The Sisyphus?
One's a little bit more like no one really goes there. No one's gonna disturb, you know. Or I was thinking somewhere like the Maze Banker Arena, like using the internal inside of that. You know, has the VIP room upstairs.
I don't
like maybe try to see if we could gain access to that. But they're probably not going to be one. They're not going to want to go somewhere that they're going to put trapped. You know, which is why I'm thinking.
Right, I don't think they're going to want to be anywhere indoors, and I don't like the elevator system. I don't want to go inside Maze Bank.
Yeah, I'm thinking so maybe this is theater or someone like the observatory. That way they can have their crews turn up. We still have enough space that like we can have a private conversation. You know.
Yeah, I like the observatory.
Yeah, the observatory is a good one.
Okay, let's do that.
We can have people stationed down the hill until fuck off. You know.
Hey, what's up, Knight?
Hey, so just spoke with Nova.
Yeah.
She said to speak with you.
Forward the subpoenas because I wanted to go over the PC that she had.
Do you want? Wait, I'm sorry, second.
The PC for the subpoenas.
You broke up again. Sorry. So TLDR, she told me she sent you the subpoenas and that you're gonna handle it.
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna try and figure out what the status is and get like an update and whatever it is that we need just to get this moving forward, or get the answer that
Beautiful.
no, this isn't gonna happen, and then what we're missing so it can.
Absolutely. And if there's not enough, we can tack in the
absolutely.
other investigation
Yep.
and be like, look, we got double PC for this bitch, yo.
All right, fair enough.
All right, hell. I'll talk to you soon, Copper.
All right, see you. Okay, let me write this up. Was it plus 8? So 9. Is plus 8? That's GMT, right? It's about 10 p.m., right? It's like 9:52 p.m.
Yo, Copper, what's good with it?
Hey, what's up, Carter? Yeah, 9:52.
Good with you, Copper. What's up, Oswaldo?
I am writing emails and trying to organize some shit. I have to go over some things with you.
Okay, yeah, I'm about it. All right. You want me to put this up, hop in with you, go over shit?
Yes, please. Yeah, it's PST plus 8.